Locally owned and operated. We are FM 102.9 and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow, a division of Thornburg Communications. The following is a special presentation of WBF Sports.
It's time for Bartow Yellow Jacket football on WBF. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow. We are professional grade. By Beef O'Brady Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, where family time meets sports time. Spath Jewelers, your family jewelry store. Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade, synonymous with service. Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce, the only insurance company you'll ever need. Budget You Pull It, the parts you need when you need them. By the law firm of Campbell, Trone, Tamayo, and Aranda, personal injury attorney. By Bartow Ford, we're different and we've proven. S.R. Wright & Company, we do more than just prepare tax returns. And by Keats Spray Service, taking care of your lawn and garden for over 50 years. Let's go to the stadium for Bartow Yellow Jacket football.
Good evening and welcome to high school football. It's a Thursday night. We are in Riverview tonight, home of the Sharks, the Bartow Yellow Jackets and the Riverview Sharks in a district contest, which is actually a makeup game that was postponed because of Hurricane Milton. Along with Mike Ayers, you got Bruce and Andy Edmond. I'm Jeff Thornburg. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on a Thursday night for a little high school football. We have made it over here to Hillsborough County, rode the Andy Express, and we're ready to get some ball game underway here. Bruce, nice facility here at Riverview High School.
It's incredible. This is, I don't know how old Riverview is, but I've heard the name for years. We've just never played here. But this is, when we say it's a brand new field, it is a brand new field. This is only like the third game that's been played on it. Boy, I tell you what, these turf fields, they're just something else. They've got this one lined with a dark green in between the 30-35, and then in between the 40-45, and then you got a lighter green in between the two 45-yard lines to make midfield look better. And it's already striped. The numbers are already there. It's striped for soccer. Then you've got the portables that you can go in and stripe with a robotic paint sprayer that'll spray it for lacrosse and things like that, any other type of sports like that. So they're just incredible. And I know Mike's out there on it right now, and I know the kids will enjoy playing on it. It's always fun playing on them, especially it's going to be a little breeze in the night. It's not going to be really cool like it was last week, but Mike is still a good day.
Yeah, absolutely, guys, absolutely. I'm telling you, this field couldn't be in better shape. I mean, like you said, we were talking to some of the guys earlier. This field has very minimal playing time on it. You can tell just by walking down here on it. It's got that little spongy feel to it.
Yeah.
And we should be in for some pretty good ball tonight. I mean, it's just weather's beautiful. We got a little bit of wind blowing out of the east, I believe it is.
Yep.
And but we should be in for some good ball.
The configuration here at Riverview High School is the same as Bartow. This field runs east and west. We are in the press box on the north side of the field. Mike will be across the field on the Yellow Jackets sideline on the south side of the field. And Yellow Jackets now making their way on the field for their pregame warm-ups. Yellow Jackets are 5-4, coming off the loss last week at Lake Wales. Playoff hopes are still alive for the Yellow Jackets at 5-4. For the Riverview Sharks, they're 2-7. This is their bowl game tonight, and they would love to knock off a Polk County team such as the Bartow Yellow Jackets. Andy, what's your impressions of the field and the surroundings tonight?
It's beautiful out here. We've seen this before, but something about this one, maybe it's just, they hadn't been played on before, or a couple games been played on it, but whoever did this field up, they did it right. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful out there.
And for all the praise we're going to give the facility tonight, because it is spectacular, the scoreboard is not operational tonight because it was damaged during Hurricane Milton. So we're going to be constantly, the referee up here in the booth is going to be calling out the times, and the PA announcer will then also announce that to the crowd. But so the score will be kept up here in the booth. So the scoreboard is it took a hit during Milton.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough downs. You'll have to make sure and look at the down markers, things like that. It's the little things that can come back to bite you in a situation like this. But both teams are involved, so it's not like it's a plus for either side. And even if you played on it 2 or 3 times with no scoreboard, well, with Milton, maybe once they played on it. So it's not going to be an advantage to anybody. And it just be play ball. I would hope that the refs are lenient, a little more lenient when it comes to getting plays called, things like that. You know, don't go overboard, but give them maybe 10 seconds, holler out 10 seconds or something, and let them know before you start waving your arm at 5.
Both teams come into this contest tonight at 1-1 in the district. Both teams have lost to Durant, the district champion, and both teams have also beaten Bloomingdale. So this will decide who comes in basically second place in the district between the Yellow Jackets and the Sharks tonight. And again, Bartow does have some postseason possibilities. We talked to Coach Eden earlier this week. You'll hear those comments coming up in a few minutes about possibilities of continuing on next week. But first things first tonight, Bruce, got to take care of the Sharks and then worry about what's happened down the road after that. Yeah,
we've lost a couple back-to-back, and we got beat pretty bad by who was Durant. We got beat pretty bad by them, and that's a team we could have beat. And then we very well could have beat a good Lake Wales team last week. Just some things didn't go our way, and you walk home with a loss. Well, a loss is never good. You try, as announcers, and we love our team and everything. We try to take the good with the bad, and we try to iron out everything to make it look a little better. But we got to play some good football tonight. Can't make stupid mistakes. We talked about it all year long, Mike, and we can't overcome stuff like that. We can't let receivers run by us and get 10 yards down the field before we turn them run. Little things. It's the little things that can end up just escalating the whole thing into a huge problem.
And that's kind of some of the things we saw last week against Lake Wales. I mean, had it not been for those couple of big plays that Lake Wales had, I believe that Bartow would have walked away with that win. Not taking anything away from Lake Wales, though. Very talented team. Mm-hmm. But we just proved that the talent that we have here in Bartow is just as good. We can match up with teams like that. And we kept that game very competitive all night long.
Absolutely.
That was a good game. I mean, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And both teams played some hard ball.
Both teams are now on the field going through their pregame warm-ups. Bartow wearing the all-white tonight. White pants, white jersey with their orange helmets for the Riverview Sharks. They have white pants and blues. Bruce, is that going to be purple or blue for the home team there?
It's a blue. That's blue? Okay. Yeah, that's I would call that a Boise State blue. I'm surprised they don't have the Smurf turf out here, the blue turf, because that's definitely, if they had a little bit of the red Bronco type thing on their helmet, that would definitely be Boise State.
And they also have the blue helmets as well. So they're going through their pregame warm-ups, both teams on the field here at Riverview High School. When we come back, we're going to continue our pregame show with Stratton selections. And boy, did Bruce and Andy just take care of business last week. We'll tell you about that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Coming up, you're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hi, I'm Benny Jr. with Bartow Ford. We have the largest body shop in Polk County and the most certified technicians. If your vehicle has damage and in need of repair, tell your insurance company that you want to bring it to Bartow Ford, where we're different and we prove it.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. The Jackets are on the road tonight to wrap up the regular season. We're in Riverview High School over here in Hillsborough County. The Sharks and the Jackets getting ready to kick off this district contest coming up at the top of the hour. But let's take a look back at last week. Stratton selections. Bruce, 10-1, my friend.
10-1
last week. Yeah, you didn't.
Wow.
The only one you missed were the Broncos and Ridge Community.
Ridge.
Yep. Andy, you were 10-1 last week as well.
That helped my record out a little bit.
And every blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while.
I know that's right.
Come on now.
Jeff,
hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Jeff was 9-2. Mike, I'm sorry, 8-3, my friend.
Yeah, my Miners let me down last week, didn't they?
They let Andy down too.
Yeah.
So overall, the whole season, going into the final week of the regular season, Bruce is in front, 72 wins, 25 losses, about 75%. And Mike, I'm sorry, my friend, you're kind of trailing up the lead.
That's all right.
All right, here we go. We'll turn it around this week, Mike. Everybody ready?
Well, I told you, I wish I was gambling. My gambling was 75%.
A couple of games played last night. Ridge Community defeated St. Cloud 27-25. Ridge still has playoff hopes alive with that victory. Lakeland Dreadnoughts, they clinched the district title with a 22-12 win over Sebring last night. So Lakeland finishes the year at 9-0 and district champions. All right, here we go tonight. Games going on tonight. The Discovery Spartans at 3-6. Bruce, they're on the road in Eagle Lake to play the Lake Region Thunder, who are 0-9.
Well, Discovery, the Spartans are going to come out victorious.
I think so, too.
Spartans.
Everybody is on Discovery Academy. Next up, the Tenor Rock Titans at 4-4. They are on the road down to Avon Park to take on the Red Devils, who are 1-8. Mike, what do you think?
Goodness gracious. I mean, how can you go against them? I mean, Avon Park 1-8, Tenor Rock 4-4. Jeez, I guess we're going to go Tenor Rock.
Yeah, I'm going Tenor Rock, too. Why not?
I'll go Tenor Rock because that's an automatic loss, and that will mean we'll all lose.
Andy?
Tenor Rock.
Andy's taking Tenor Rock as well. All right, George Jenkins, the Eagles. They're on the road. The Eagles are 4-5 this year, so they want to finish the year at 500.
Really, they do.
They are on the road at Denison Stadium to take on the Winter Haven Blue Devils, who unfortunately are 1-8 on the year. Boy, I can't remember, Mike, the last time I said Blue Devils, Winter Haven 1-8.
They broke in that new field right, didn't they?
What you going to do, Mike?
Jeez, I know. I guess I'm going to go George Jenkins.
Traitor. I know it. Winter Haven all the way. They're going to be 2-8 at the end of the night.
I'm picking Winter Haven, too.
George Jenkins.
Andy's the Eagles. There we go.
And we let you drive.
Next up, the Kathleen Red Devils, who are 0-9 on the year. When's the last time I said that? The Lake Gibson Braves are 3-6. The game is at Lake Gibson tonight. Andy, you want to start that one off?
This is just loser bowl.
That's blind squirrels.
Lake Gibson?
Yeah.
Andy's picking the Braves?
I got to.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, everybody's is the home team, Lake Gibson, tonight. All right, here we go. The Fort Meade Miners at 2-6. Mike, they're on the road at Moorhaven tonight.
Yes.
To take on the Terriers. The Terriers are 4-4. Moorhaven, that's near Lake Okeechobee, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a long trip.
Those are corn-fed boys down there, too.
I was just going to say that. Between the corn-fed and that sugar cane that's down in that area, I don't see Fort Meade coming back off of that one. So I think I'm going to take Moorhaven on that one.
I got to go with you.
Moorhaven, yep.
Yeah, they always got a lot of speed down there, too, so it's Moorhaven.
All right, we're getting better now. How about a couple of 6-3 teams here for you?
That'd be nice.
Ponciana Eagles at 6-3. They're in Auburndale tonight to take on the 6-3 Auburndale Bloodhounds, and this is a district game, so it has a lot of importance to both squads. What do you think? What do you think, Bruce?
I like Auburndale. I mean, I don't think anybody from Poinciana is going to beat a pure Polk County team.
I agree. Go Bloodhounds.
Yep, Bloodhounds.
Andy?
Bloodhounds.
All righty. Victory Christian, the Storm at 7-1. They're on the road to Carrollwood Day to take on the Patriots, who are 5-3. I'll start with Storm. I'll go Victory Christian, 7-1. They're going to make it 8-1 tonight. Andy,
where is Carrollwood Day?
Victory. Isn't that in the Tampa area, Mike?
Yeah, Carrollwood's Tampa.
Yeah, Carrollwood Day's in Tampa.
Okay. If it's Tampa, I'll go with Victory.
Yeah, but you can't take that away from Carrollwood. There's a lot of talent over there, and those are two private schools. So I think it's going to be a test for victory, Christian, tonight. But I'm going to stay home, and I'll take victory with you guys.
Okay. Next up, the Lakeland Christian. The Vikings are 7-1 on the year. They are at home back in Lakeland to take on Evangelica Christian, the Sentinels, who are 4-5. Got to be Lakeland Christian. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anytime you hear Evangeline, you got to be a little worried. But what do we got? We got Big John O'Neill. We got Danny Williams. We got Coach Barry. We got Coach Ruiz. And that's all you need to say.
That's all we need to say.
Yep.
Everybody agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Everybody's
sir.
on the Vikings. All right. Over in Mulberry tonight, they are playing for the district title. We're talking about the Mulberry Panthers, who are 8-1. They can claim the district title tonight, a home playoff game next week for the Panthers. If they can get past tonight's opponent, the DeSoto County Bulldogs, who are 1-8.
Mulberry will win their first district championship in how many years?
You heard it here first, folks.
How many years?
640 years. But I am.
And Bruce is going to ride that donkey.
I am riding that train,
yes,
baby,
sir.
all the way to state.
Everybody on the Panthers, right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's picking the Mulberry Panthers tonight. And good luck to them on getting their district title tonight. That's going to wrap up Stratton selections for this week.
I wonder what Coach Peavy's going to do if they win tonight, how he's going to celebrate.
It'll be a rough morning for him. Let's tell you that.
Is he listening tonight?
I don't know if he's listening, but
he might be tuned in tomorrow night.
Yeah, he'll be listening to the truck race tomorrow night, and that's a good thing that we are playing on Thursday night. It's different. A lot of people just don't. A lot of people just don't know this game's going on. They're going to be shocked when they hear it. So try to plant some stuff on Facebook, things like that, let some people know.
Well, you can turn us on the radio. You got the Bengals and the Ravens on the TV, so there you go.
Yeah, and that's going to be a great football game. I think that Raven, Derrick Henry is unstoppable.
My goodness, yes.
He had, what was it, 2 weeks ago, he had like 15 yards in the first half, and he ended up with 140 yards. I mean, how do you do that? He's King Henry.
He's a beast. We're going to continue our pregame. That's Stratton selections, by the way, for the final regular season of the year. I hope you picked along with us. And agree, disagree? We had a lot of fun. When we come back, pregame comments from Yellow Jacket head coach Tyler Eden. We'll take a look back at what happened last week in Lake Wales and look forward to tonight's opponent, the Riverview Sharks. And coach is going to make a college pick as well. That's all coming up.
Oh, okay.
You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull It, Highway 60 East.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
Well, Coach, here we are, the final regular season game of the year. It's a district game against Riverview tonight, kind of a makeup from when Milton moved through the county. But, boy, what a game last week against the Highlanders. Boy, that was a back and forth. It was really exciting for the fans. For the coaches, probably nerve-wracking. You guys okay after that one?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, obviously we're disappointed in the outcome, but we're happy with the way that our guys played and how they – they displayed great toughness, they displayed great effort, and they displayed great teamwork. They worked together really well, and they did a good job. At the end of the day, it's a rivalry game, and it hasn't been super competitive the last couple of times that we've played them. I know we played them real tight the year before, but that was a much different game, right? Very defensive-based struggle. This was more of an offensive kind of shootout, right? And so we were right on the doorstep there. And this is what you do, why you kind of work so hard in high school football is to hope to be able to play in games like that and compete in games like that and give yourself a chance to win. And, I think we're doing a good job where we're getting closer. If you look at kind of the way that it was last year. I think we're taking some of the right steps forward, and I think we're close. And so again, it's very disappointing. It reminds me a little bit of the Bishop Moore game where our guys played really, really well against a really good team, and we just came up a little bit short this time. But I do believe we just keep at it. The more we get in these games and these moments as a team, as a program, we start to learn how to come out on top.
It's kind of a short week of practice. This game on a Thursday night. How's the team done with a short week of practice? Anything injury related, or how are we looking for tonight?
No major injuries to speak on. We are going to be without Kamarion Thomas due to disciplinary issues. So he will, hopefully, if things go well, he'll rejoin the team next week. But at the end of the day, that's kind of just where we are. It is what it is, and we're going to go in with who we got, and we're excited. We some young guys. Shamari Callens is going to step into a starting role. We got Major McBath, who's done a good job, who stepped into a starting role recently. So we got 2 sophomore receivers out there, which is exciting for the future. And so hopefully, we're able to go out there and perform well. I also want to say before I keep moving forward is Blake Johnson, our quarterback, made history last game based on the record book that I got from you, actually. Mm-hmm. He broke the single game passing yards record with 338 passing yards. I know the ledger had him at 295, but we got the film and actually went through it, and he had 338 passing yards. So that breaks Sleepy Tolly's record of 302 yards, and he tied the record for most touchdown passes in a game, which Sleepy Tolly set in 96 against Lake Gibson, which was 4. Blake had 4, and so, really awesome and super excited for him, and just to watch his development this year has been cool.
Coach, tonight it's the Riverview Sharks, a district game. Riverview comes in at 2-7. Yeah. What can you tell us about them, and what's your approach tonight? Well,
hey, they're obviously, they haven't had the season that they want to, but they do some things offensively that are a little bit different. They run some unbalanced sets, some single wing stuff. So it's. It'll be tricky. And, this is, for them, they're not going to make the playoffs. So this is a really big game for them, just this senior night. Those guys are going to be motivated. They're going to want to win. And I think they'd love nothing more than to knock us down. So, I think, we got to come in ready and focus. But, I think if we, as far as defense goes, it really comes back to alignment, right? So making sure that we're lined up correctly to what they're going to show us in the unbalanced looks. Offensively, it comes down to just making sure we handle some of the exotic pressures that they give with their 3-down linemen, and just take what they're giving us, right? And so when we see our opportunities to take advantage in man coverage, we take them, and when they're not, we'll go underneath. So but I felt really good about, again, the last 2 days of practice. Monday was a good day, but these last 2 days have been pretty good. So I feel pretty good. I also want to say that we are on the cusp of some history of our own as a team, in the sense that if we win tomorrow night, this will be the first time that the Yellow Jacket football program has secured back-to-back winning seasons since 2005-2006. So that's a great accomplishment. Obviously, it's we want every year to be a winning season, and so that's our goal. But in order to do that, you gotta start somewhere. And so to have back-to-back would be great, and it would help us have, obviously we want to go off on a really great win going into the postseason. But that I wanted to specifically say, because it's awesome that we can get that going here in the first 2 years.
All right. Well, I'm going to get one pick for you this week on the college side of things. Let's do Alabama is at LSU Saturday night. Both teams 6-2. I know you want to say Ohio State is going to be Purdue, but let's stick with Alabama LSU.
As far as the pick goes, I'm going to go with LSU. You know what? They're at home. It's a really tough place to play. Kalen DeBoer is a good coach, but he hasn't kind of proven that he's, of that Nick Saban caliber yet, right? And then Brian Kelly's a good coach. He's maybe not going to be ever considered one of the top 5 guys or top 10 even, but he's always been good. He always has his teams ready. I think he'll have this team ready, and I think they'll take Alabama.
Saturday night in Death Valley. Nobody wants to be there.
No, I sure wouldn't want to. It's a tough place to play.
Well, thanks, Coach. We appreciate the time, and good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Go Jackets.
Kickoff is coming up next. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hey, this is Tyler Kelly with Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to make today's sports broadcast on WBF possible. Visit our website at kellybuickgmc.com. Better yet, come visit us at our dealership at the corner of 98 and 60 in Bartow. Kelly Buick GMC.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
Hi, I'm Carla Meeks, and I want to be your realtor. As your licensed broker, I'll see to all the details and look out for your interest. Give me a call at 863-604-9287. Remember, I am not just a realtor, but your realtor.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. We just had the national anthem performed. A band member and a singer performed it live right here in the press box standing next to us. It was a very good, they did an excellent job with the national anthem. And Bruce, something interesting, they had two sets of flags by the ROTC. I guess
it's a respectful thing. I mean, you don't see it normally when you're a visitor. You see the backs of everybody, and so to have that doubled up and be able to salute the flag on both sides, Mike's able to get attention like he normally does, and we do have a bit of a small crowd, but it's understandable. It's a Thursday. It's a long way to drive, and so that just means more people are listening, and we're excited about that. But a beautiful rendition by those two high school kids. You can tell they practice that a lot together, and just ready to play some football now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of people have to go to work tomorrow, too. So.
Yeah, that would be...
Not you.
No, not you.
Hey, Mike, did you hear the good news about Andy?
What's that?
The good news about Andy? It came in the mail today, his very first one.
That was direct deposit.
Direct deposit, I'm sorry.
It wasn't a dirty magazine either.
I'm sorry, Coach. How you doing? The captain's getting ready to head out on the field there. Mike introducing himself to the referee, so to make sure they don't toss him out.
Yeah, I got my direct deposit today.
Yeah, listen, you're not getting anything extra. All you're doing is getting back what you paid in, okay?
That doesn't matter.
It still feels good.
I'm living off the government.
You're getting back a very small percentage of what you paid in.
Yeah, exactly. Don't we all?
But it's still better than a stick in the eye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Hey, we want to say we got Coach Ken down here as well.
Yeah, on the PA.
Yeah, he's doing the PA. He's a really cool dude. He's from Brooklyn. And he says he loves radio, and so we definitely want to give him a shout-out.
And we also want to mention the captains are on the field. They're headed their way to midfield. Mike is out there. We're going to have the coin toss here momentarily. A lot of the student body is out on the field. I guess that could be maybe band members.
Yeah, I think so. I think those two kids were part of the band.
They're making a tunnel ready for the Riverview Sharks to run through the banner. The Yellow Jackets are already on their sideline. We see Murray out there as one of the captains, along with Johnson, the quarterback, out there as well. Mike, the breeze is definitely picking up down there.
Oh, he's waiting on the coin toss.
Okay. Sorry, Mike.
Give him his privacy, will you?
Absolutely. Cheerleaders bringing the banners out for the Sharks. As the Sharks.
Schwarks, as Justin would have said. Schwarks. Remember when he said the Schwarks?
This is our second time this year playing a team called the Sharks.
Yeah.
We had Naples, Gulf Coast playing. Now we have the Riverview Sharks.
Hey, they got it spelled backwards. It looks like
Stu, Virginia.
It looks like Harks. They're the Harks or the Skags.
Riverview in the white pants with the blue jerseys and the blue helmets. Bartow in all white tonight, except for their traditional orange helmets. Mike?
Bartow has won the toss, guys.
They want the ball?
They got a shark down there.
Two of them.
Yep.
They got two of them?
Right here. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, my gosh, they do. Aren't they adorable? They got a lady, because it's got a bow on her fin. They got a bow on her fin.
Them right behind each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's adorable.
That's the guy that's driving us. Hey, they got look at the shark flag too. That was pretty cool.
And the big, the shark logo in the center of the field too, as well.
Yeah, that looks more like a broken up starfish.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't look like a shark.
That's not a shark.
So, Mike, Bartow won the toss. They elected to get the ball first.
Yes. So, that's not always a bad thing. I mean, I think Bartow now has got something to prove right here. This is playoff chances, playoff hopes. This is runner-up in a district. So, I take it and go with it. Let's do it. So
that's going to give us a chance to see the quarterback Blake Johnson, who Coach told us earlier set a record last week on passing yardage and tied the legendary Sleepy Holly's record of 4 touchdown passes in one game last week against the Lake Wales Highlanders. That's a pretty good team to do it against.
Yeah, and I remember when he first came over from Victory, I kept saying he reminds me of Marcus Mariota when he was at Oregon. Marcus Mariota, and he's still got that same vibe, and he can wing it. He's got an arm.
So Riverview will kick off. It's going to be number 3, Warren Shiver, ready to kick it off tonight. Again, we'll mention the scoreboard here at Riverview High School was damaged by Hurricane Milton, so it is inoperative. There's no clock that we can see, so we're going to rely on the scoreboard operator who is sitting right next to Andy and to kind of keep the crowd and everybody informed about the time on the field. All righty. Looks like Murray's back deep with Hampton, ready to receive the kickoff.
About time for him to break one loose, too.
As we approach 7 o'clock, 79 degrees over here in Riverview. You're listening to WWBF Bartow on a Thursday night. Thank you for joining us for Yellow Jacket football. Shriver has it all teed up at the 40-yard line.
This guy's got a serious camera out there, too.
Mm-hmm.
We are ready to get this ball game underway. Standing back at about the 10-yard line is Murray and Hampton, ready to receive, just waiting on the officials to give the go-ahead. I think we're ready. From the right leg of the kicker, William Shriver, senior kicker. He's going to squib it, and it's going to be picked up by Yellow Jacket at the 23-yard line. At the Stacy, rather, at the 45-yard line. Yep. Stacy. They must have seen film, Bruce.
Yeah, and I mean, you put guys up there. Of course, they don't have any big offensive linemen on the front line like you normally see. And so most of these kids are athletes, and they get a step or two on the ball. They know just to fall on it. If you kick it down to the 40 or 35, then you got some more athleticism there, and they may pick it up and go.
1st and 10 for the Bartow Yellow Jackets at their own 44-yard line. Blake Johnson wears number 8, the senior quarterback for the Jackets. He's going to send 2 receivers on the far side of the field, a single receiver to the near side. He's going to take the snap, handoff. It's Avis Brown Jr. He had a good performance last week against the Highlanders. He just railed off 6 yards there on 1st down.
Yeah, they had a blitz coming from the Bartow side, and Bartow ran it to the right. So he almost had a clear lane there, but he did get good positive yardage to start it off.
Yellow Jackets going from left to right across your radio dial here in the first quarter at Riverview High School. 2nd down and 4. Johnson now will go in a little pistol formation. Here comes another blitz. He's going to turn, hand it to Brown again. Brown tries to bounce to the outside, and he's caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the blitz was really picked up well by the guard, but then somebody came from the outside and just almost like a fireman's carry type of tackle where he wrapped his whole body around him and just took him to the ground.
That's going to make it 3rd down. They move the ball all the way back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets.
They're coming again.
And they get him to jump.
Oh, they got him that time, guys.
Yep.
They didn't watch enough film.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Riverview for offsides. So make it 3rd down.
10:49.
10:49 in the third quarter, or first quarter, rather. Here's the snap. Handoff again. Nope. Quarterback keeper. Johnson's got it. Up the middle he goes. Johnson. And
he's going to be just short.
Looks like he's a half yard short.
If he gets a good spot.
Oh, no, now he's moving him back. Oh, goodness. That's almost a yard off.
4th and 1. Yeah, that's not a favorable spot.
It sure isn't. I mean, the one guy was standing in between the 48 and 49, and they put it way back at the 48.
So 4th and 1, Jackets going for it. Here's the snap. Handoff Avis Brown up the middle. He goes following his blocker, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Yeah, the guy that was blitzing turns around and actually runs him down and pushes him across the defensive player.
He got about 2 or 3 yards because of that.
1st and 10 for the Jackets at the Riverview 43-yard line. This is the opening drive of the ball game. And again, Riverview jumps, and they got him again.
Boy.
And I tell you guys, I mean, you look at the size of that defensive line for Riverview, and look at the size of the offensive line for Bartow.
Yeah,
they're not matching up very well right now, so they're going to have to continue that blitz and try to bring some extra people to try to get through that offensive line.
9:50 on the clock.
9:50 left here in the first quarter.
They got 3 down linemen, guys, and then they've got 6 across. So now they go with 4.
1st and 5. Here's the snap. Johnson wants to throw. He does. Trying to get a McBath on the outside. It's incomplete.
But they're always bringing 5, and that's the tough part for the offensive line to have to deal with.
It'll be 3rd and 5 now for the Yellow Jackets. Ball resting at the Riverview 38-yard line. Jackets 2 receivers to the far side of the field. A single receiver to the near side. Again, Riverview jumping at the line of scrimmage. Very active, Bruce, on that line.
Yeah.
Johnson will change up the play.
Oh, they're coming.
Johnson looks it over. 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. He wants to throw. Looking, slings it toward the end zone. It's Corey Butler. Corey Butler's got it at the 15-yard line. Still dancing with the ball. Finally going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 13.
Yeah, Butler had him by half a step, and Johnson threw it ahead of him, Mike, where he didn't have to give up any ground and was able to make that catch.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other good thing about that one is, had he to put just a little bit more on it, just toward the sideline, it'd probably been a little easier for him to turn upfield and just go ahead and run that one in.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets now at the Riverview 13-yard line. Johnson again in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Here's the snap. Johnson looks. He's under some pressure. He's going down. Johnson is sacked all the way back at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, backside pressure that time, guys. Only 3 people. Only 3 people rushed that time. We got to do a better job than that.
It's going to be 2nd down and like about 20 as they're going to spot the ball at the 21-yard line.
Because if they drop back and play coverage, Johnson needs another extra second to try to find somebody.
Johnson in the shotgun.
Here they all come.
Everybody's coming.
He's there, guys.
They're looking to throw it. It'll dump it out in the flat. Corey Butler's got it, and Corey's going to get right back to the original line of scrimmage before he's knocked out of bounds. He maybe got a little past it. It'll be 3rd down at about 9.
They keep the clock running, but they do give him, like you said, Jeff, maybe a yard or 2 past the 10-yard, the down, the.
It'll be 3rd and 9.
The original line of scrimmage?
Yeah, that's fine.
Johnson in the shotgun, twins to the near side of the field. Brown standing right next to him, and they're going to give it to Brown. Up the middle he goes. Brown gets it about the 10-yard line. It's going to be 4th down for the Yellow Jackets.
I'd kick this football, but obviously they may have seen more.
Well, you either take the 3 points or you pin them deep.
It's 4th down. They need about 6 through the Yellow Jackets.
That slant's wide open.
Ball spotted at the Riverview 9-yard line.
Butler is wide open for the slant.
I see that, yes. Johnson in the shotgun calls for the ball. He's got it. And
got him.
Throw slant across the middle. Butler. Oh, there's a flag. Flag on the play, and looks like Butler's arm got a little pulled.
And Johnson had a little bit too much mustard on that.
He did throw with some emphasis, but we'll see what this flag was. Illegal man downfield against the Yellow Jackets. Decline. That's going to turn the ball over on downs.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think they got it right in the middle of the field, guys. Right, just over the center of the ball there.
Well, that's one of the passes that Johnson wish he had back.
Yeah, because we both saw it pre-snap, and he saw it as well. And I think if he hits him right on the curve, it's 6.
6:35 left here in the quarter. And that's
good long drive. Took half the quarter.
Timeout for the mandatory water break. You know, hot nights call for cool times. Beat the heat with Zest Bar and Grill. Whether it's their lunch specials or dinner favorites, they specialize in fresh. The bar is always open until 9 o'clock. Got a couple hours to get down there with innovative cocktails. And don't forget, happy hour on Saturdays, 11 to 4. Zest Bar and Grill, downtown Bartow.
And you get a free cleaning for every draft pitcher that you buy.
You do now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to make something out of it. I got nothing.
I'm trying to figure that one out too, Jeff.
Okay.
Zest
bar soap is what he was.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, Mike.
I figured that one out.
Listen.
Come with me, bro.
George Jenkins is in front of Winter Haven 7-0.
That's pathetic.
In the
Y'all
first
got to
quarter.
keep up.
Some of us still have to go to work every day. Andy.
First and 10 for the Riverview Sharks at their own 10-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback wears number 3. That's Rod Mack. He pitches it on a little sweep, and he's going nowhere as 3 or 4 Yellow Jackets will tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, listen, I know Mike works hard, and I know we're supposed to be talking about a game, but Mike gets this opportunity to walk out to this gorgeous barn that he's got. Sit on a couch, and then he's got this, and he's got the chickens and the turkeys and the dogs and everything else.
The refrigerator.
And we don't want to talk about that. And so it's not the worst working environment.
Oh, he's got some grills out there. Tell me grills you got out there, Mike.
We won't discuss that either.
I was trying to figure out what did Mike do wrong tonight.
I mean, he could open up his own restaurant out there.
Those grills work pretty good, though, don't they?
We have dined on those grills.
Yes, we have.
We have, and they're very good. 2nd and 12 here for the Sharks. Up the middle goes the running back, and boy, there's tough sledding in there. He's going nowhere.
Yeah, and he was going back and forth like a pendulum or a pinball, trying to go left or right, and they just had him surrounded. There was nowhere to go but backwards.
That was the quarterback on the keeper there, Rod Mack. Where's number 5?
Look at the spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that was at least back at the 5-yard line.
They're going to put it down about the 7, Mike.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Right between the 7 and the 8.
So it's 3rd down and 12. 5:14 left here in the first quarter. Again, we'll remind you the stadium clock is inoperative here at Riverview High School due to Hurricane Milton causing some damage to the scoreboard. So the PA announcer frequently will announce the time as provided to him by the scorekeeper, the referee up here at the booth. 3rd down. Here's the snap. Again, handoff. This time it's going to be number 3. That is Shriver?
Yeah, he's
5. That's
right
Mack.
at the first down marker.
He ran off about 13 yards there.
No, they're not going to give it to him. It's 4th down.
He's short, Andy?
Yes, sir.
4th and about 1.
Yeah, he's a yard short.
This one, I would say you got to punt, but then again, you got nothing to lose.
So 4th and 1, Riverview will keep the offense on the field at their own 19-yard line.
See if they try to get Bartow to jump now.
Why is their center always lined up over the? I mean, he's offsides.
And some shifting being done by, and
I don't know, Mike.
Do you see it from up there? Can you see it?
We can't see it because our kids are blocking it.
So when he's
our view.
When he handles the ball, watch him. He comes to it. He tips it up right up on the nose, and he is about a half a yard over. I mean, a very odd-looking snap. I mean, it's just a funny position.
So there was a illegal procedure called against the Sharks. That'll back them up by 5. Now they'll bring the punt team on.
They were dancing back and forth there for a minute. I was wondering what was going on.
So 4th and 6. That's going to bring on Shriver to handle the punting duties for the Sharks. And Bartow looking to get very good field position out of this. Dropping back deep to receive his battle, number 21 for Bartow. He's going to stand about his own 40-yard line. Excuse me, about the Sharks' 40-yard line.
Murray's coming.
Oh, the snap is high, and the punter's running around in the backfield.
He just throws the ball up, and that should be a touchdown.
That is a touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's Stanley.
Ooh. I think he was trying to get it out of the end zone, throw it out of the back of the end zone, not knowing where he was at.
So all that pressure came for the Yellow Jackets on the punt, and the punt, the snap was high, but he seemed to have it, and then he started scrambling, and
Well, you had Hampton and Murray just boiling down on you. I mean, he had no opportunity whatsoever. I think Mike would agree right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He should have took the safety.
Yeah, push it out of the back of the end zone. So a fumble recovery in the end zone for Bartow puts the Yellow Jackets on the board first. On to attempt the extra point now, Sebastian Brock wears number 33. Here's the snap, the kick, and
good. It's good tonight.
It went up.
Yes.
He didn't try to overdo it.
So Stanley with a fumble recovery in the end zone.
Brock's been kicking off. He hadn't kicked a whole lot of extra points lately, has he?
Bartow 7 and Riverview nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taff Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. I would like to personally invite you in for our Choose Your Rate special. And don't forget about our $24.99 domestic oil change special, Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, a proud supporter of Bartow Yellow Jacket Football.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Call us at 863-537-7537.
The Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whidden McLean, our family serving yours.
To Bartow Yellow Jacket football. Jackets just took the lead on a fumble recovery in the end zone by big number 31, the linebacker, Decorion Stanley. So Bartow in front now 7-0, ready to kick it off to the Riverview Sharks. 3:24 left here in the first quarter. Here's the kick. It's going to sail, bounce at the 5, and trickle into the end zone for a touchback.
Good job by the senior kicker for Bartow. Hoping he's all the way healthy. You know, he's been a little injured during the year, and kind of seen him poking down towards an area that is a tender spot, but done well on the kickoff and well on the extra point.
Big-time soccer player, too.
Oh, yeah. Got to heal him up for that because their first game was this week, wasn't it? We sat beside his mom the other night at Lake Wales.
Lake Wales, yeah.
Y'all got time by chance?
3:24 was the touchdown.
3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
3:20. First and 10 for the Riverview Sharks at their own 20-yard line. This is their second possession of the ball game. They went 3 and out, and then the punt turned into disaster for the Sharks when they fumbled in the end zone. Bartow recovered. Here's the snap. Rod Mack with it. He's looking to turn the corner. Check that. It's going to be number 8. He does turn the corner 25 and knocked out of bounds at the 30. That was Andrew Lee.
Guys, I hope they make it down the field so you guys can see the way that offensive line is. They're still doing it. I mean, the whole left side of that line, the way they were lined up that time was offsides.
Is 65 the center?
It was a first down. He got about.
Yeah, and I can't believe the official on this side didn't call it. I mean, because I had to look at it, and I backed up, and I was like, let me get right on that line of scrimmage and look at that. And the way he holds that ball, and then that whole left side lines up, they were a good yard over past the ball.
You got enough for. Well, I don't see. It's. I guess the ball just has to touch the 30, and it's a first down.
Yeah.
They started on 20, so first and 10 for the Sharks at their own 30-yard line. Andrew Lee, the running back, got just 10 yards. So here we go, first and 10. Here's the snap, real high, and it's taken by Mack. And Mack's going to be caught in the backfield. Maybe they'll give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
second and 10.
At best. And there were so many Jackets there. That was number 23 there, Stacy, and just several others.
He had to jump to get that ball.
Mm-hmm. And that little half a second can blow the whole thing off.
The Sharks rotating their quarterbacks. Andrew Lee wears number 8. Rod Mack wears number 5. They're both in the backfield.
Well, guys, we may have homecoming. It looks like homecoming king and queen and stuff down here.
And it's going to be Lee on the direct handoff. Lee, he'll plow forward on the left side of that line to pick up about 2 yards, make it 3rd and 8.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the football game talking about king and queen, the proms and stuff like that. Nothing important about that. But that was...
I think that's Navy ROTC.
Yep.
I think you're right.
3rd down and 8 for the Sharks at their own 32-yard line. Bartow in front, 7-0 on a fumble recovery by Stanley in the end zone. And that's the only point so far to this ball game. We're almost done with the first quarter.
Dress blues are very similar to what I had when I was in military school.
Here's the snap. And they're going to do a little reverse. They run it on the inside, and they've got a nice little run going until the running back, number 7, Washington, is smacked.
Yeah, Stanley gave him the what for right there. He got about 5 yards, but and a pretty good play. We've talked about this all year. When you got a team as fast of a defense as Bartow has, you run misdirection, and you can sometimes pop a play.
So it's going to be 4th down, 4th and about a long 5, and they're going to send the punt team back on again for the Sharks.
I'd bring it.
Oh, yeah.
Jackets with a lot of pressure on the last punt caused the turnover in the end zone. That led to the first touchdown of the ball game.
Hampton's not on the line. Murray is, but Hampton's not.
He's back there.
That's Battle will drop back deep to receive.
Maybe they're looking for some kind of fake or something. Now here he comes.
Shriver in punt formation for the Sharks. Here's the snap. It's a good one. Shriver's got it, and he'll kick it away off the side of his foot.
Got to get good field position.
Yeah, that went out about the 38, 39 yard, 38, 39 yard line. So
about a 10-yard punt.
They're putting it right on the 40.
So Bartow, excellent field position to start this next drive at the Riverview 40-yard line.
Oh.
Boy, that was a shank. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Bartow in front, 7-0.
Got to be under 2 minutes, I would think.
Again, there's no stadium clock here, damaged by Hurricane Milton, so scorekeeper is up here in the booth with us. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
9 seconds left in the first quarter.
9 seconds. So one play here in the first quarter. And now, Bartow calls a timeout.
Oh. Yeah, Coach Eden was in on that one. He wanted a timeout immediately. There was something he didn't like.
So a timeout called by Coach Eden here. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets in front 7-0 over Riverview. Well, Winter Haven's come back and tied up Jenkins now, so it's all tied up over at Denison Stadium. 7-7 between Jenkins and the Winter Haven Blue Devils.
Are they playing on the turf field over there?
The brand new turf field at Denison Stadium, yes, sir.
How bad is Jenkins for Winter Haven to score on?
Well, what's their record?
0-8, Winter Haven.
1-8.
1-8? Okay, 0-8. Who'd they beat?
I don't know.
Pembroke?
Discovery.
Lake Region, maybe.
Yeah, it was Lake Region.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Handoff, and there goes the running back. And up the left side he goes. Looks like a face mask at the 35-yard line. No call.
That was the right side.
26. Sorry about that.
But, yeah, and I got to totally agree. Neil Duncan chiming in, and he said he would have had the clock fixed by now.
Oh, absolutely.
There's just no hesitation on that. But he's the guy that can pick up the – he's the guy. He's the guy that you call when you need something, and he makes the call, and it's done. He's almost like the mafia.
That's the end of the first quarter. With your score, Bartow 7, Riverview 0. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
SR Wright & Company can help you at every stage of your financial future, from personal planning to insurance reviews, from business problem solving to deferred compensation plans. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
For Bartow Ford, the recipe has always been simple. Best service, best selection, and best prices. I am so certain there isn't a better deal out there that I am guaranteeing that we will beat any deal on a comparable vehicle or give you $1,000 cash. At Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
If you're looking for good food and good family time, look no farther than Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beefs is perfect for lunch or dinner for the whole family or whole team. Your Bartow Beefs, where game time meets family time.
Just watch.
Welcome back to Riverview High School as we get ready to start the second quarter of tonight's ball game. Bartow in front 7-0. Bartow has the ball facing a second down. Here's a handoff. Right side now for the running back, Brown.
Yeah. I don't know if that was Brown.
Or is that 23 again?
Yeah.
26.
26, thank you. Mendrez. Mike, he's real close to a first down.
Yes, he's probably going to be
off the length of the football.
No, it is a first down.
Oh,
it is a first down.
The chains aren't moving, but it's first.
Neil chiming in.
Neil's watching too much movies.
He got a haircut.
That was on last night.
Oh, was that a self-portrait?
Are you crazy for customer service?
First
so are
and-
we here at Spa.
Whatever.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson wants to throw. Slant across the middle. Oh, just off the fingertips of the receiver. That was Haskins.
He's got to catch that ball, guys.
Yeah, he had a mismatch there, too. I mean, there was no way that guy was going to cover him.
It was a little high.
Well, I understand that, but look how long his legs are. He's probably, 6'4", 6'5", Mike?
Yes, all day.
If he just goes up in the air a little bit, that's an easy catch.
2nd and 10 now for the Yellow Jackets at the Riverview 30-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun, drops back. He wants to throw, looking, and it's going to be a little short. Tried to connect with Shamir Callens, who is in tonight for Thomas.
Mike, when he does that, you see the ball. When it comes out of his hand, the nose is pointed down.
Yeah.
And you can tell every time when he releases that ball if it's going to be short or not.
Yep. Yeah, he's dropping. I mean, like we've talked before, that shoulder.
Yep.
3rd and 10 for the Jackets. Again, Johnson drops back. He wants to throw toward the corner of the end zone. He's got a receiver down there.
Beautiful coverage.
Incomplete. As Bruce mentioned, all over was the coverage. Nice coverage.
Yeah, it really was, and it was a great thrown ball, a great pattern, but just the corner did a really good job staying step for step with him and knocked the ball down at the end, Mike.
They're going for it.
Yeah, you're kind of in no man's land, and so
4th and 10 for the Jackets at the Riverview 30-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. He sends out 3 receivers to the near side, a single receiver on the far side. Here's the snap. Johnson looking. Now he's going to be scrambling. Up the middle he goes. Johnson puts his head down. He's going to get a first down.
Yeah.
That's a great job.
Yeah, he's going to get it.
He needed 10. He got 11 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets inside the 20-yard line at the 19.
Yeah, he actually had 2 guys he was running at and had to lower his shoulders and go right through them to get that extra yard.
10:38 on the clock.
10:38.
10:38 in the first half remaining. Bartow in front, 7-0.
Counting.
1st and 10, handoff. And there is again, turns the corner on the right side, gets tossed on his head around the 15-yard line, picks up about 4 or 5. It'll be 2nd down for the Jackets.
Yeah, that one kind of got him up high and just took him down, and he flips over, and no harm, no foul. A few yards on the play, 5.
2nd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Clock still running. Got Coach Ken right down there.
Yeah.
Doing all the announcing. Coach Ken's getting it done, brother.
He's doing a good job on the PA tonight. Here's the snap. Johnson wants to throw. Slant across the middle. Touchdown, Bartow.
Right, he just threaded that right through those two defenders, and he nobody was going to protect that one.
Yeah, it was
Corey
beautiful.
Butler on the reception.
He throws it right on the cut, Mike, and puts it about, 2 steps in front of him where he can run right to it.
Yeah, and I mean, he just threaded that one right between those guys, and I mean, that was point on.
Bartow's 2nd touchdown of the night. 9:31 left here in the first half, and Bartow now expands the lead 13-0 over Riverview. Sebastian Brock on to attempt the extra point. Here's the snap, the kick, and it is up, and it is good. 9:31 left here in the first half. With your score, Bartow 14, Riverview nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
At Budget You Pull Into Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts of Bartow.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
Little pooch, and Bartow's going to pick it.
Bartow's got it.
Bartow, they put it up in the air real high, and it bounced. Riverview didn't get on it, and Bartow recovered the onside kick, respectively.
Yeah, bounced right up into his hands. I think that was number 20.
Darian Adams?
Yeah, he had bounced right up into his arms, and he just, I think he could have kept running. I don't know how high school rules are, they're so different, but if that's pro or whatever, he could have kept running.
Yeah, I don't think they can. I think that's like a
muff punt.
Yeah, I don't think they can advance it.
Yeah,
it's a dead ball. It's at the 36-yard line, so it kind of caught Riverview by surprise there a little bit.
Well, they gave them a little bit of their own medicine. They had done it a couple of times.
So first and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
They did it on the original kickoff. They did a little, but it was a ground ball.
Empty backfield now for the Bartow Yellow Jackets. First and 10 from the Riverview 36-yard line. Johnson with the empty backfield, 5 receivers in the pattern. He drops back, throws. He's got all off the hands of his intended receiver, Callens.
He should have had that.
I think he was ready to run before he finished the catch.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
I really enjoy the Yellow Jacket mascot that we have. Nothing beats the Bartow Yellow Jacket.
Oh, yeah.
But these two sharks walking around the field down here, they are adorable.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
There's a boy shark and a girl shark. The girl shark has the ribbon on her fin, and they're pretty cool.
And we do have our world champion cheerleaders across the way, but we cannot see them tonight, unfortunately.
Handoff here on 2nd and 10. They're going to give it to Brown. Brown crosses the 35, dives forward to about the 34, where it'll be 3rd down and about 8.
He's getting some yards again tonight.
Brown had a breakthrough game last week against Lake Wales.
He sure did.
3rd and 8 here for the Yellow Jackets. 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Johnson looks to the sideline for the call. Single receiver on the far side of the field. 8:45 left here in the first half. Here's the snap. Johnson looking to throw. He'll float one up to Corey Butler. Corey Butler had position. He's got the ball inside the 15 to the 12.
Don't do it.
Yeah, just catch the ball, turn around, and walk away.
First down.
Butler with a big catch of 25, 30 yards there. He just lofted it up towards the sideline and let Butler run under it.
I'm going to have to call interference on this piece right here.
You can't slide down the hair.
No, I'm good.
Andy's got an obstructed view.
They either got to lean back or lean forward.
Johnson with the ball on first down, throws it toward the corner of the end zone. There's a flag.
Got a flag. You're going to have a holding.
Yeah, try to get a hold of Butler again in the end zone, but the pass was a little beyond it. And as Andy called, there's a flag right in the line of scrimmage.
I will say this much. There was some good sportsmanship for I didn't catch his number, but the guy went down on the ground on the Sharks team, and he grabbed him by the shoulders and helped him get up.
Referees are going to say ineligible receiver downfield against Bartow. Second one of those tonight.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Johnson didn't just tuck that one and run, because he had a good 10 yards in front of him with nobody out there.
It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. The 5-yard penalty will march it back to about the 18-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. He'll send Brown in motion, and he flips it to Corey Butler.
Yeah, that was a little shot put thing.
Yeah.
He was tucking the ball to run, and then he sees Butler come right in front of him, and he just kind of shot puts it to him about 3 yards, and he gets a good 10, 11 yards out of it.
If you saw Josh Allen throw the touchdown pass against the Dolphins this past weekend, where he just kind of shoved the ball, like you said, like a shot put, that's kind of what it looked like.
Just let them do the rest of the work.
Absolutely.
It goes down the book.
2nd and 5. Again, slant across the middle. Corey Butler's got it for another touchdown.
Wow.
Incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Oh, my goodness. That was perfect.
Oh, my gosh. I thought it hit it right between the 1 and the 0 on Corey's chest.
It did. It hit him right in the chest, and he just didn't follow through with the catch.
My goodness.
That's kind of like
3rd and 5.
I won't say nothing bad about any of our kids, but, you got to catch those balls. You're that good, man. You catch those balls.
So it's going to be third down, and again, in the shotgun is the quarterback, Johnson. He'll take the snap. Avis Brown Jr. up the middle he goes, looking left, looking right. Now he's going to run into a blue wall.
Mike, I think if Brown hits that hard, he goes right through for a touchdown. But he was looking, and he didn't need to be looking that time. There was enough hole for him to get through.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that you're right. If he just tucks his head down, goes through where he's supposed to go through, and not look for that slot to go open, he had enough room there to drive that one right through.
Fourth down for the Yellow Jackets. They need about 5. Offense on the field. Johnson calls for the ball. He's got it. Rolls to his right. Looking. He'll sling it, and it's going to be incomplete.
Almost got me an interception, guys.
I saw the linebacker cheating over. He was looking for the slant this time, but then they went with the post corner, and Butler tries to level off and go across, and pretty good defense there.
So the Yellow Jackets will turn it over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Riverview Sharks from their 8-yard line. Scoreboard update from the Phosphate Bowl, home of the district champion Mulberry Panthers.
Soon to be state champions.
They're in front 23-0.
Of course they are.
Over DeSoto County, the Bulldogs. If Mulberry should win that game, they will claim a district championship.
Isn't that something?
They go get home field advantage.
And I'm pretty sure it's all because of me and Charlie.
Charlie Davis?
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Sharks. Here's the snap. Rod Mack wants to throw, and he slings it over everybody's head at the 40-yard line, incomplete. Trying to look for Berger, Cole Berger, the wide receiver, but again, he was 10 yards over everybody's head.
Yeah, they were not on the same page on that play. That was a go route, and he only went about 20 yards.
Yeah, that ball went about 30 or 35.
Exactly.
Hey, guys, it's a triple header of racing this weekend from Phoenix Championship Weekend. The trucks tomorrow night, Xfinity on Saturday night, Cup Series on Sunday afternoon. All 3 races right here on this radio station this weekend. Boy, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I think so. You know, all 3 are going to be very competitive. You don't have to win the race to be the champion. You just got to be ahead of the other 4, and I think that's a pretty good deal.
That's happened a couple of times when
somebody
wins a race and he gets to do a victory lap, and then the championship guys out there doing burnout.
Yeah, you feel for the guy who wins the race because he gets no coverage whatsoever. I think it was Chastain last year that won it, wasn't it?
Timeout on the field for the Riverview Sharks. So the timeout on the field. Bartow's in front, 14-0. We're in the second quarter. And truck racing tomorrow night, 7:30 from Phoenix. On Saturday night, Xfinity Series Championship, 7 o'clock. And then Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock for the NASCAR Cup Series. Let's see, you got Tyler Reddick, you got Joey Logano, you got Blaney, and the fourth one is William Byron.
Yeah.
Who took a while before he got into the Final Four. They had to discuss it.
Yeah,
a half hour after
I think there's still a lot of discussion on that, but it is what it is. And,
they're throwing penalties and fines and suspending people everywhere. It's just ridiculous.
But it'll be a good competitive field, and Blaney or Reddick win, I'll be happy.
It'll be cool with Michael Jordan with the trophy, I think.
Yeah, he hadn't had enough.
On a running play by the Sharks, brings it out to about the 12-yard line. Now there's some.
Did you see him when Reddick got into the Final Four?
Yeah.
He was excited now.
He's a presence.
Yeah, and I watched that documentary about called The Last Dance last year, but it went all through his career, and you saw a lot of emotion, but you didn't see that kind of emotion where he's just running. He almost ran Reddick over.
Mike, you back with us?
I'm here.
Sorry, my friend.
No, you guys are good. Doing a great show up there, guys.
Thank you.
They shared some of his.
We'll be on all week.
They shared some of his basketball stuff, and
3rd and 4 for the Sharks. Handoff up the middle, and boy, the Jacket defense is swarming all over that ball carrier. No gain on the play.
He constantly had a hold of Rodman's jersey, pulling him back, doing this and doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny.
But it's going to bring on the punt formation here for the Sharks.
Yeah, he was medieval, too.
So, guys, you talk about Michael Jordan and all that, and all the great things he did. So back in my military days, I took it upon myself. I started collecting some of his shoes. So I have some of the original, some of the OGs of Michael Jordan is still in the box, still wrapped up, maybe been on my feet twice.
That's all right. You told us about that. That's so cool, man.
Yeah, I've got one pair that's in a briefcase that comes with a DVD of Michael Jordan and the highlights of that year.
Don't be telling Bruce about shoes now, because he'll be coming over there and wanting to wear them himself.
I couldn't afford a
Fourth down
new cooler.
in punt formation. Schreiber, this
Nice
one he
punt.
nails.
Beautiful.
All the way to the 50-yard line, taken there by Battle. He cuts back across the grain. Battle still on his feet. Now he'll turn again.
Oh, my goodness.
And Battle's giving up a lot of yardage now.
Yeah.
And, boy, Bruce, he lost about 10 yards trying to make something.
Yeah, he runs 40 yards back and forth, and I understand, and I appreciate the effort of him trying to make something out of nothing. But what do we say? Sometimes just best to go forward and get 2 yards than it is to run around and lose 10.
So this will be Bartow's probably its worst starting position of the night for a drive at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, you may be right.
Hey, a quick reminder, Bartow High School Booster Club President Neil Duncan remind us that Saturday night, the Florida Bandmasters Association having their competition Saturday night at Denison Stadium in Winter Haven. Yellow Jackets performing about 8:15, along with all the other high school bands from across Polk County. So good luck to Yellow Jackets.
There's never really a reason. It's kind of like when Coach Jolliffe used to take the girls, until state was over, there's no reason to wish them luck, because it was just like, okay. And that's the same thing with Ekman.
Jeff, we got 4:40 on the clock.
4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. Bartow in front, 14-0. First and 10, the Jackets. Handoff, Avis Brown Jr. up the middle. He goes for about 5 or 6 yards. We'll give it 5, make it second down and 5 for Bartow.
Yeah, we've only seen him hit second gear a couple of times this season, but when he hits second and third gear, guy, he's impressive. But he just likes to kind of walk his way in there, and sometimes he gets some good positive yards.
The last 2 weeks he has been.
Ball spotted at the Bartow 46-yard line, second and 5 for Bartow. 2 receivers on the near side. Johnson in the shotgun, calls for it. He wants to pass, drops straight back. Now he's under pressure. Now he's going to turn, and he got sandwiched by a couple of Sharks at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he did. That was number 11 for the Sharks. Elijah
Lespinaz. Seniors.
Number 0 was in there on that, too. They sandwiched him.
Gadsden. Neil tells us the football team is attending the Bandmasters competition on Saturday night.
The football team is?
The football team is attending, yeah.
Well,
to cheer on their...
Well, that's the way...
should be.
That Coach Eden is all about. And plus, Neil is having a giant limo-type bus arrive for the football team, so that adds to it.
Third down, and Johnson again wants to throw. Now he's under pressure. He's going to scramble and just try to get something positive here. And Johnson will get about to the 44-yard line.
Now, that's where our young friend needs to learn. Just go out of bounds. You don't need to be a hero on every play. Fourth down, punt the football, go in.
Yeah, the way he stopped looked like
and ready to take them on, and I'm like, just step out of bounds.
So that's going to sit on the punting formation. Sebastian Brock, wearing number 33, will come out to punt the ball for the Yellow Jackets. Bartow in front, 14-0. Just about 4 minutes, maybe 3.5 left here in the quarter.
Neil said negative. That's terrible. All right.
2:30 left. Here's the punt. Oh, they run into the kicker.
Well, that'd be 15.
They run into Sebastian Brock. And Bartow will down the ball at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that's a roughing. That's not a running. Yeah.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Against the Sharks.
It's like, I don't know, when you're running into the tackling dummies, and it was like that. He just hit him, and Brock started tumbling backwards.
Yeah.
He did. I'm sure he meant no harm by it, and he didn't do any harm, but he's a big guy, man. Hard for him to slow down.
So a 15-yard penalty marched off against the Sharks.
Neil's getting cheap on us now. He said you got to win district to be able to afford a limo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what's up with him, but we like him.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets now at the Shark 41-yard line as we approach the end of the first half. Yellow Jackets in front, 14-0.
We could always use a WBF limo.
Or the helicopter.
Yes.
Can't get a whole football team in the chopper.
No, that's true.
No, you get one of those.
You do the fast lines.
You get a toss Murray. They're going to get Murray on the outside. Murray breaks one tackle, still spinning with the ball. Murray down to the 35-yard line before he's put up. Did the ball come out?
Ball is on the ground, and the Sharks have recovered.
Yeah,
my goodness.
That was a pancake, brother.
I know they stood Murray up, and the ball popped out. Our second turnover of the night, one by Riverview, now one by Bartow.
Yeah, that was just. I mean, they may want to walk him over the sideline, guys.
You could get a Chinook out there and load everybody up.
I don't know.
That's a lot of beef.
So a turnover by the Yellow Jackets. First and 10 for the Sharks.
You guys should be able to see that offensive line now. See if you can watch the way the center positions the ball and how they line up.
Ball's at the 41-yard line of Riverview.
Yeah, he puts it on.
You're not supposed to move that ball.
And then he grabs it with the second hand.
Here's a pass throwing down the field. It's going to be over the head of everybody. Murray was almost there to try to leap for a pick, but it falls incomplete. That is a unique stance that the center has.
Yeah,
the ball.
it's almost like the old Dallas when they were in the shotgun. They would do the set, and the whole line would come up and then go back down. Well, when this kid goes back down, he grabs the football with the second hand. Now that should be illegal right there, Mike.
Yeah, and like I said, the way he stands it up on the nose, he stands it up on the nose and got that ball between his hands rather than gripping it. He's got it almost like sandwiched in between his hands.
Yep, I've seen some of the big centers in the NFL or college. They're able to handle that one hand. I think Pouncey was that way, where he would lift it up and hold it from the toe.
Yeah,
but his hands would go around a basketball.
Here's the snap on second down. They're going to
had he been looking at the ball instead of the receiver out there, that could have been a pick.
That was Hampton he detected the wide receiver screen, and Mike's right, Bruce, had his head up. He might still be running.
Yeah, he or Josh White. Josh White they were both kind of paying attention to the guy more than the quarterback.
Speaking of those Pouncey boys, so I don't know if you guys have seen this one. So they're heavily involved, and I guess they're coaching one of the most elite, I believe it's 8 and under youth football teams in the United States right now. They've won like national championships in that league, and they're just, everybody's gunning for them right now.
Are they out of Pittsburgh, or where are they coaching?
No, it's not Pittsburgh. I forget where it was. They said where they were at. But I know they just went into it. It was a real quick story about them, and then they had the elite. I think it was 8 and under or 12 and under team. And I mean, when you saw these kids play, I mean, they were decked out to the nine. You'd have thought it was a college team on the field, and the plays they were running was absolutely amazing.
That's great.
That doesn't surprise me, because they used to come back when they were doing college and pro ball. They used to come back to Lakeland and do a lot of stuff with the PAL League over there. So. And other things within the city, they were good about that.
Following the timeout by Riverview, they're facing a third down, 3rd and 10. Here's another. They want to set up wide receiver. Nope, they want to throw it downfield.
That's a pick.
Hampton's got the ball at the 40-yard line.
The receiver just stopped, and Hampton ran under it like he's, just over the shoulder catch.
He hurt?
Yeah, he's a little shaken up.
Kind of got tackled by the leg a little bit, so Hampton will make his way to the sideline. So second turnover by the Sharks tonight.
Have we heard a time lately?
Minute 39.
1:39.
Minute 39 left here in the first half. Mulberry now up 35-0.
Yeah.
Over DeSoto County.
It's a long way to travel for a butt whooping like that.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 44-yard line. You got a late substitution coming in on the field for the Yellow Jackets.
They got to call a timeout. Nope.
He gets into position. Here's the snap. They fake it, throw. Looking for Corey Butler on the far side of the field. Over his head, incomplete.
Boy, is Butler down the cylinder right now, Mike?
Yeah, he just didn't seem like he was giving it his all right there because he had the ball in his sights, but he wasn't all there, it didn't seem like.
Yeah, because he normally is just like a magnet of the ball, but he just was behind it and never even looked like he was trying. And maybe he took a little pop sometime earlier in the game or something.
Boy, they are having a game at Denison Stadium. 14-14 between the George Jenkins Eagles and the Winter Haven Blue Devils in the second quarter.
That's the Sewer Bowl, right?
If they didn't fix the drainage on that field, that's what it is.
3rd and 10. Johnson wants to throw. He'll sling it into double coverage, looking for Butler again, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's supposed to be perfect drainage, Mike, perfect. But as I've learned with some of my turf fields up in the Northeast region, sometimes you have a little issue from here and there. It is Polk County.
Of course. Well, maybe you'll feel better about this score here. Carrollwood Day 28 and Victory Christian nothing.
What?
Yes.
Let's make some noise!
In the second quarter.
Did a bus get left behind for Victory or something?
I don't know.
I'm not liking that.
Yellow Jackets in front here, 14-0, under a minute to play in the first half. Johnson again wants to throw. He's under pressure again. Johnson scrambles to his right, looks down, and he's going to just throw it. Incomplete. Is that going to be a flag?
No.
He was outside.
Well, he didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. It could be intentional grounding. But he didn't do it intentionally. He went to throw and tried to hold up, and the ball just came out of his hand. Sometimes accidents happen. The coach is asking right now the
referee on the sideline here, yeah. Ooh. All right. So it's going to be 4th down for the Yellow Jackets. That's going to bring out Sebastian Brock. Timeout on the field taken by the Yellow Jackets. So we'll take a break as well. It's Bartow 14, Riverview nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
Tyler Kelly here. Kelly Buick GMC is proud to make today's sports broadcast possible. Just another thing we do to support our community. Visit our website at kellybuickgmc.com. Better yet, come visit us at our dealership at the corner of 98 and 60 in Bartow. Kelly Buick GMC.
Are you crazy for customer service? So are we. Here at Spath Jewelers, we realize that our complete customer satisfaction is essential to our success. With our friendly and knowledgeable staff, you'll feel right at home as soon as you walk through the door. This is more than just a job. It's our love and passion. Come see us. Emily at Spath Jewelers.
And welcome back to Riverview High School. Bartow with a 4th and 10 from their own 44-yard line, so they're going to punt the ball away. Sebastian Brock is back deep to kick. And it looks like Arthurs is back deep to receive for Riverview. Here's the snap. It's a good one, and the kick is away. It's going to be a high kick.
Pretty good.
And it's going to bounce near the 30-yard line, take a big Yellow Jacket bounce inside the 25 and down to the 24. So Riverview with a short amount of time left here in the first half. 1st and 10 from their own 20, we'll call it the 25-yard line.
1 minute and 5 seconds remaining.
1:05 left here in the second quarter. So Andy,
sir,
your Hurricanes played this weekend, right? They played Georgia Tech. And the first poll came out, or the first pairing, and what do you say? They're number 4 in the country?
3 or 4?
They're 4.
Should be 3.
Well, Georgia's 3. Ohio State is 2, and Oregon's 1.
All Georgia has to do is play Alabama and get beat again.
Well, Oregon hasn't had a chance to play anybody yet, and Ohio State certainly hasn't played anybody yet.
How come all the teams that are winning, you say haven't played people yet, Bruce?
1st and 10 for the Sharks. Sorry, Mike, I started something. Quarterback is scrambling. He'll run out of bounds, and he'll pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Well, when Florida plays number 1, then they play number 4, then they play number 8, then they play number 11, then they play number 2.
And they lost those games.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter what they did. What matters is
they gonna pay that coach out $20-something million so they can bring in your coach.
They got the toughest schedule in the country, and instead of playing, I don't know, Lake Region every week.
2nd and 5 for the Sharks.
Don't be hating.
From their own 30-yard line. Quarterback is Rod Mack. He wants to throw, pump fake. Now he's still in the pocket. Now he'll sling it downfield. He's got a receiver caught at the 40-yard line.
Oh,
his helmet.
You got to blow that whistle. Blow that whistle.
His helmet popped off.
It's a great play. Good catch.
Berger on the catch, yeah.
I thought he fumbled the ball at first.
That helmet went 10 foot in the air.
Berger. He'll have to come out of play.
He's a pretty boy. You can see him. He's got the long hair going on. Yeah, he's a pretty boy. Chicks are loving him right now.
Reminds me of the movie with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, Sunshine.
Yeah. He come running off there like sunshine.
1st and 10 for the Sharks. Here's the snap. Mack again throws it. He's got his caught. He breaks one tackle. He's going to have a first down and more into Yellow Jacket territory. Goes Washington on the reception.
Hey, Andy, I'm sure there's like an open invitation if you guys want to just pay your way out of the ACC and join a real conference. I mean, you guys would be more than welcome.
Oh.
I got nothing for you, Andy. I'm sorry.
Everybody hating on me right now.
That's rough territory.
Come on, Andy. Come on. Talk about Florida. They don't pay nobody. I mean, come on.
Now they're going to have to pay him an extra.
No, I'm not. No.
They're still paying that one coach out of his contract.
That's all right. Pockets are deep.
First and 10 from the 41. Right. And again, Mack wants to throw. He's under some pressure. He'll sling it. He's got the receiver at the that's Arthur's at the 27-yard line. And real quick, Riverview calls a timeout.
14 seconds.
How much?
14 seconds on the clock.
14 seconds left, and Riverview mounting a drive here at the end of the first half.
I can tell you right now, Coach Eden is not happy.
Yeah, that secondary just kind of laid down, and they've just thrown some nice passes there.
Mike, they sure have, and I'm not calling any names or any numbers, but they have not played well at all this last series.
Since 1966, the Bartow Community Service Center has been empowering people and inspiring change. You can support their mission to help Bartow families get out of crisis by checking out their thrift store on East Summerlin in downtown Bartow. Help us be epic, empowering people and inspiring change. The Bartow Community Service Center thrift store. 1st and 10 for the Sharks. Ball spotted at the Yellow Jacket 28-yard line. The quarterback wears number 5. That's Mack. He calls for the ball. He wants to throw. Drop straight back in the pocket. Now he's going to scramble to his left. He's got a lot of room. He'll step back, throw it toward the end zone. Incomplete. Over everybody's head.
Yeah, probably going to have time for one more play after that long.
Flag right here at the 25, guys.
5 seconds.
Illegal man downfield called against Riverview.
5 seconds on the clock.
Third call of that tonight.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a 10-second run on. No, there's nothing like that.
Yeah, he turned that corner like he was going to tuck it and run, and then he had a man just bowling down the left side of the field, and he tried to get that to him.
Overthrew him.
Yeah, you can't blame that on the lineman.
No. So a 5-yard penalty against the Sharks. That'll move the ball back to the 33-yard line where it's first down and 15.
That's Yellow Jacket football in there.
Yeah.
I thought it was other coaches.
That's all Bartow right there. All right, 1st and 15 here. Final play appears of the first half. Mack, the quarterback, with the ball. He wants to throw. He's under some pressure. Steps up in the thing. Throws it down the middle of the field. It's going to be intercepted at the 5-yard line. Picked off by the Yellow Jackets. That's Hampton. Hampton with the ball across the 20. And Hampton still on his feet. He's not down yet. 25. And now down at the 29-yard line.
That created a little excitement for the end of the half. But now we got 2 Sharks down. They ran into each other.
That's the end. That's the final play of the first half with your score. Bartow 14 and Riverview nothing. Both Shark players now on their feet and headed to the locker room.
Coach Eden was one of the first people out there to them, too.
14-0. Yellow Jackets in front. We're at halftime here, the ball game tonight. You're listening to WWBF Bartow. Send it back to the studio for the SEC Football Report coming your way next.
Hi, this is Carla Meeks, a Bartow High alumni, and here's to a great season. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, call me at Meeks Real Estate, 863-604-9287. Remember, I am not just a realtor, but your realtor.
I'm Taff Long, finance manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. At our state-of-the-art service center, our certified mechanics are ready to take care of all your service and repair needs with the most advanced auto technology. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Visit us at evolveyourbond.com.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford. It's been a wild ride in the automotive industry. Dealerships haven't learned what Bartow Ford's known all along. A great price and the best service is all you need. Make sure you come to Bartow Ford, where we're different and we prove it.
Oh, good evening and welcome back to Riverview High School. Tonight, the Sharks entertaining the Bartow Yellow Jackets in a district contest. Bartow in front here, 14-0, but Bruce, it could have been a lot worse.
Should have been a lot worse. I mean, Andy mentioned it a minute ago, at minimum 28, and we left a lot on the field, and guys not getting to the ball, secondary kind of floating around. I don't know, Mike. I don't know, but I know I would not be a happy camper if I was the head coach right now. Mike, you with us?
Yeah, it's like you just said. There should be more points on the board. They opened up. I mean, definitely not the team we saw last week against Lake Wells. I mean, they're together. They're there. But there should be 28 points on the board all night long. They're just not playing to the standard that they played last week against Lake Wells. And maybe that's just because, I mean, they came in, they knew this team was, not the greatest. Maybe they're just laying down a little bit. I don't know. But I'm sure Coach Eden had a few choice words. I know he had a few choice words for him about it here just during the half. So we'll see if they can pick it up and they come back out on a different note.
There's something to say about playing down or up to your level too. I mean, there's times where I'm playing with a pretty good golfer and my game somehow plays decent, and then I'm playing, and then I play with somebody who's actually my style of player, and I end up scoring horribly. So mentally, maybe just a little tick in the head. I don't know. Andy, you got any advice on that?
No, I don't. But Bartow definitely not playing on par. And I'm sure, Coach Eden likes to have a talk with the coaches before he talks to the team, and I'm sure he's had his chats with them, and maybe they'll pick it up. I mean, they just don't look like it right now.
As great as he is in interviews, that's like Coach Killis used to be. And so when he gets on you, he can be getting on you. And you think that your mother hates you when you're done. I mean, it can really get down into your gut. And I hope these kids feel that.
Riverview will get the ball here to start the third quarter. Brock has it all teed up at the 40. He'll put his foot into it and send it downfield. Another little squib kick, and it's to be taken down, and the receiver actually fell down grabbing the ball at the 23-yard line. So that's where Riverview will take over, 1st and 10. Some other halftime scores real quick to pass along. Carrollwood Day 35, Victory Christian 7. Mulberry in front of DeSoto County 35-0. A Mulberry victory there would be a district championship.
That's a run on the clock.
Yep.
And George Jenkins and Winter Haven, they're tied at 14.
How did Winter Haven score it? Well,
they were 21 a while ago.
Oh, that's right. I did get an update on that one. Thank you. 20. Winter Haven 20 and George Jenkins 14. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say Bowling Green for some reason.
That's going to mess up my.
That's a halftime score. 2014 Winter Haven.
Anything on Fort Meade?
Nothing yet.
Why do they never have nothing on Fort Meade? I mean, it's not like Fort Meade is a bad football team.
1st and 10 for the Sharks, and they're going to open it up by throwing it down the field. 10 yards over everybody's head, incomplete.
That kid's got an arm.
Well, 22 or 25, he just quit running.
Yeah. I don't understand that. That's like 3 or 4 times they've just stopped running down the field, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like you noted, I mean, that quarterback's got an arm on him. I mean, he passed the ball. He was standing about the 15-yard line, and where'd that go? Maybe the 45 on the other side?
Yeah.
He's got an arm on him. They just give up on him.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 here for the Riverview Sharks. Bartow in front 14-0. We're just underway in the 3rd quarter. From the Shark 24-yard line. Here's the snap, and a handoff up the middle goes the running back. And he'll a nice little gain across the 30 down to the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah.
Washington on the carry. Be 3rd and about 3 for the Sharks from their own 32-yard line.
Run by number 8, Andrew Lee.
Andrew Lee, boy, that name sounds familiar from Durant.
Yeah, and Coach Ken, he got up here just in time to be able to call that. Coach Ken, you were holding out on us at halftime. I saw you walking by with the nachos. Is that you? I saw you with the nacho. I hear you.
They ran out of cheese.
I hear you.
Oh, they ran out of cheese.
Ran out of cheese.
That just means those nacho cheese.
Oh, my goodness. The voice of Mike Ayers down there on the Yellow Jackets sideline. 4th down here for the Sharks.
I'm just a comic relief for this crew. That's it.
We appreciate that, too.
Thank you for the help, Mike.
It's going to be 4th and about 3. That's going to bring on the punting formation here for the Sharks.
Well, I'm sending one guy back, and I'm playing defense right here. They got nothing to lose, so you might not. I mean, you know what our coach would do.
They got one. They got their hands on one.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like a fake or something.
Battle is back deep at his own 30-yard line. The kicker for Riverview, number 3. That's a Shriver, Warren Shriver. Ready to punt it away. Yellow Jackets with 9 men at the line of scrimmage.
Nope.
Here's the snap. He kind of double clutches it and then kicked it.
And got it away.
It's going to bounce and out of bounds.
Out of bounds about the...
He kind of got a hand on it, guys. I mean, he did. He was in there, and you saw them kind of both go up at the same time.
Right.
And I think that's why it came off to the off the left side.
So it's knocked out of bounds. Bartow will have excellent field position to start their first drive of the second half at the Riverview 48-yard line.
Here's what I'd like to see Bartow do right now. Just come out here and let's pick up that fast-paced ball that Bartow does occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Just come in there with about 3 or 4 plays. Boom, boom, boom. Let's run it down. At least 2 plays. And let's just do a fast-paced offense.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He wants to hand off and up the middle. And that is going to be Mendez.
I like it. Go.
He's going to pick up a lot of yardage there. That's a nice run on 1st down.
Got some extracurricular activities going on. That needs to stop.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get very chippy. A couple of guys just patted hands. So
they're going to give him 5, so make it 2nd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets at the Shark 44-yard line.
Some noise for the Sharks.
Here's the snap. Johnson will hand off, and this time the running back is caught in the backfield. Going to be brought down about the 45-yard line. So he's going to lose about 1. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Not what I was expecting.
Jackets trying to do tempo. They're back at the line of scrimmage already on this 3rd and 6 play. Bryce Cheney in the backfield along with Brown and the quarterback Johnson. Blake calls for the ball. He's got it. 3rd down. He wants to throw. He does. Hit as he throws. He's still got all the passes through the hands of T.J. Haskins.
Oh, my. That's 2.
Yeah, right through his hands.
That's 2.
Maybe a little bit behind him, but it was sitting right on his shoulder.
That's 2.
Definitely should have been caught.
And
so Bartow goes 3 and out on their opening possession of the 3rd quarter. And that's going to bring on the punt formation, or does it? Yep, here comes Mr. Brock, number 33. And Bruce, if Riverview's watched any film, they know Bartow has a tendency sometimes to
Fake it.
They got one guy back.
Looks like they're playing regular defense.
I agree.
4th and 7. Here's the snap. Sebastian's got it. He'll put his foot into it, and he'll send it downfield. Takes a big bounce at the 20-yard line, and the Jackets will down it right there. So 1st and 10 for the Riverview Sharks with their second possession of the third quarter. You know, today it's more important than ever to have a banking relationship you can count on. At Citizens Bank and Trust, they have a long-standing history of looking out for your future. They are local bankers here for you, your family, and your business. Over a century and counting. We are Citizens Bank and Trust. We're proud to be your bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Yellow Jackets in front, 14-0 on a Thursday night. Thank you for joining us.
Any score updates or anything like that?
I was trying to look around for that. Mostly I'm looking for Andy for a Fort Meade score.
Yeah, you got a Fort Meade connection, maybe?
His whole season is hanging on the Fort Meade.
Yeah, my Fort Meade connection's with me tonight.
Arm in arm all the time, brother.
1st and 10 for the Riverview Sharks from their own 19-yard line. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, Rod Mack. He faked the pitch, but he's going to keep it. He's going to get about 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah, I doubt the cheerleaders went down that far, did they?
Yeah, they went.
Oh, they went?
Yeah, they went. They all left at about, I think they left at 5 today.
Okay.
About time. Where you been? I've been in the short course. I've been running the scoreboard. I've been doing.
So it's going to be.
He's been doing everything up here.
2nd down and about 6.
Coach Ken has had the whole thing going on all night.
And keep it up with everything.
He's been multitasking for sure. 2nd and 6.
He was in the shark costume.
He was in the shark costume?
Okay. All right.
2nd and 6. Mack will hand off. Up the middle goes the running back. A nice run. He's going to get a first down. Michael, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, he's going to get a face mask there. And I don't think it's going to be a. I think it's going to be
He's hurt.
That was Lee on the carry, and Lee is still down on the field.
Yeah, I think that's just going to be incidental, guys. I don't think it's going to be a big one.
Well, you did a good job as a Shark. I got to say that. That was a very good job as a Shark. Jeff was overly impressed.
I was overly impressed. All right, and we got a timeout on the field. Injury timeout on the field. Bartow's in front, 14-0. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull it, Highway 60 East.
The running back, Lee, was helped off the field. Bruce, he put no weight on his leg at all. Looks like that right leg giving him some trouble.
Yeah.
So he was helped off. He was actually carried off the field by Riverview and Bartow coaching staff.
That was pretty impressive. Bartow is just always so impressive.
Riverview with a little double reverse. Washington, the ball carrier, and a flag on the play again.
Face mask.
I don't think he got him in the face mask on that one.
I think they're going to get the 5-yard, though.
Yeah, I think so, too, but I don't.
He never grabbed it, Mike, but he touched it enough to where that cat just saw it and threw it.
You know, face mask.
The only flags we had in the first quarter was offside, or first half was offsides and illegal man downfield, and now we're getting a little
5-yard march off against the Yellow Jackets for a face mask. Going to be 2nd down and about 5 for Riverview.
Charlie Davis, my buddy.
Where you been, Charlie?
I don't know. 48-0.
Here comes the blitz, and here's a quick toss. Washington's got it on the outside of the field, but he is wrapped up immediately in the backfield. That is Hampton on the tackle. Yep, Hampton with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down. That was 2nd. It'll be 3rd down now and about 8.
He wasn't going anywhere because Hampton had him, and 28 was running in there, fixing to lay him out.
Well, my best friend Craig and his beautiful wife Miriam are listening. I think they're on the way back from Texas, they got a couple of nice cows on the trailer, and they're heading back from Texas. They're listening on the app.
Okay.
I don't think the radio reaches that far.
Not yet.
And Miriam told me, Craig said, don't screw up. So that means I got to really get with it at this point. Craig, the good part about it is I can't recognize any defense. So you won't hear much.
Here comes the third down play, and it's going to be a direct snap. Rod Mack with the quarterback keeper, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gains one. And
now Charlie's listening from Mulberry. He said it's 48-0, running clock, and been there since before half, running clock.
District championship is right in the eyes there for Mulberry.
It's there, and me and Charlie are riding them all the way to state. Me and Charlie and Coach Peavy. And Andy's not even in the ball game.
Well, who's driving?
I don't know. Well, okay.
Lakeland Christian 28, Evangelica Christian nothing. Halftime score.
Who is that?
Lakeland Christian. Up. 6:56 left here in the third quarter. Bartow in front 14-0, but Riverview with the ball, and they're facing a 3rd down and 7.
Craig used to coach at Mulberry.
3 receivers on the far side of the field for the Sharks. They're going to get it out there in a little wide receiver screen, and it's incomplete. Off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Washington.
Yeah, that was another shot put throw, Mike, where he kind of shot put it, got it up high, and it bounced right off his fingers.
Yeah, he thought that was a little bit high there for him. He was already in the air and elevated, and just couldn't bring it down.
So what do you do here now, Bruce? You're 4th down and about 7. They're going to send out the punting unit.
Yeah, I mean, their defense, Bartow's offense is not producing anything.
Flat. They're very flat.
And they're able to, get a couple of first downs, and they have to punt. So I put my defense back out there. They haven't given up anything since really the first quarter.
Yeah, we scored those 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
And one was on a block punt, or the punter actually just threw it out of the back of the end zone.
Fumbled in the end zone.
No, fumbled it in the end zone. He was trying to throw it out of the back of the end zone. He pulled a Garo Upremian.
So Shriver is on to punt the ball away. Battle standing back deep. Snaps a little high. Now he's scrambling, looking for something to do, and he's going to be caught.
Oh, wow.
And sacked at the 22-yard line.
Oh, he's hurt. That cat was down here at halftime, and he was talking to the chicks on the fence at halftime, and then he went and tried to jump the garbage can, and he landed on the garbage can, and now he just got tackled, and
he got spun around.
He's acting like a punter.
So Bartow will take over 1st and 10 at the Shark 22-yard line, but the attention now for Warren Shriver. He's on his feet and walking off under his own power.
That was an embarrassment deal right there, guys. And nothing against the kid. I mean, he's doing everything he can to impress the chicks. But there's only so much you can do when you've given the ball away in the end zone, and then you go run to the sideline and get basically just kind of tackled. So you got to play it up.
Bartow had a lot of pressure on that, so they.
He's down now.
Was that a lot of drama? And a little bit of action.
Yeah, it was a lot of drama, Mike. You should see him. I bet he's an actor.
He's probably not going to be in school tomorrow.
What's his name?
Shriver.
Oh, that's not that.
Warren Shriver. He's a senior.
What was that one name that we had?
I would be cutting class. I did that a lot anyway. So
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Shark 22-yard line. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. They fake the jet sweep. Johnson wants to throw. Slant across the middle. He's got it inside the 5, and into the end zone goes number 14. That is Major McBath for a Yellow Jacket touchdown.
Yeah, great job. Offensive line goes and jumps all over him. Beautiful throw on the post pattern there, Mike.
Yeah, they tried to wrap him up, and they had him held up just short of the goal line, and then he just extended the ball out, and the back judge just called it in.
6 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock.
In the third quarter.
6:05 left to play, and Bartow increases their lead now to 20-0 over Riverview. Sebastian Brock on to attempt the extra point. Here's the snap. The kick is going to be blocked.
He caught it.
You can't return a kick, so that's the end of the play. So
when he blocked it, he never let go of it. Now, see, that's what you do. Now, that'll get you the chicks right there.
6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Your score, Bartow 20, Riverview nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
The Kelly Automotive Group is proud to make sports broadcasts here on WBF possible. From the Yellow Jackets to NASCAR, this is Tyler Kelly inviting you to visit our website at kellybuickgmc.com. Better yet, come visit us at our dealership at the corner of 98 and 60 in Bartow. Kelly Buick GMC.
And welcome back to Riverview High School, along with Mike Ayers, Bruce, and Andy Edmond. I'm Jeff Thormer. Thank you so much for joining us for Thursday Night Football. As the Yellow Jackets will kick it off, it'll trickle out of bounds.
Get it at the 40-yard line, won't they?
35 or 40. Yeah.
Jackets in front, 20-0 over Riverview. This is a district game. This is rescheduled from about a month ago. When Milton moved through. It was scheduled for October the 10th. So we're
Isn't that crazy? It's been a month already since Milton.
So that kick out of bounds, and Riverview will start first and 10.
Some people are still flooded out of their homes.
Yeah, I know it. Well, Jeff, he still doesn't have the towers that he can go to see.
Still got some water out there in Lake Tom, as we call it, out there. So they'll spot the ball where it went out of bounds. First and 10 at the 36-yard line for Riverview. Quarterback number 5, Rod Mack, brings his offense out to the line. He's going to send 3 receivers on the far side of the field. And Mack calls for the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. He wants to. Nope, it is a handoff to number 22. That new running back in the ball game. Their leading rusher, Lee, out with an injury in the last possession. So this is going to be Burris, Mason Burris.
He didn't get nothing.
It'll be second down and 10. Reminder, hope you can join us for the next 3 days. NASCAR racing from Phoenix. We crown 3 champions. Tomorrow night's the Trucks, Saturday the Xfinity Series, and then Sunday it is the Cup Series, all from Phoenix, all this weekend, beginning tomorrow night. Second and 10. Here's the snap. Low, bobbled by Mack. He's got to pick it up and run now. He makes something out of nothing, and Mack's going to got a good run here. He's going to be right around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he's about a yard short. He's a good-looking athlete, though.
He slid down a yard early.
Yeah, and that was blew up in the backfield. That was a low snap, like you guys called it. He was trying to hand that ball off, couldn't get it off to him, so he just took it and run himself.
It's going to be third and a yard for the Sharks. Ball right about the 45-yard line. About 78 degrees here in Riverview, Florida, Riverview High School.
What happened to that beautiful weather we were having? I went out this morning. It was 70, 77, 78 degrees this morning.
It was nice out. I was mowing the yard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Had a little wind going on.
About 9:30, 10 when you got up.
Here's the snap. Yeah. Handoff. Burris again up the middle. He's got some daylight. He's into the secondary. He's got a first down into Jacket territory at the 46.
Josiah White comes up from the safety spot and makes a tackle.
Yeah, he just took that ball and just went right through the line, not even touched.
That's about right, because I finished around 12:30.
Did you make breakfast before you went out?
Had some Cheerios.
Cheerios? You're retired.
Cinnamon flavored.
First and 10 for the Sharks.
That's good for your cholesterol.
Whatever.
Falls at the Yellow Jacket 46-yard line.
Jeff is loving this.
I am. Three wide receivers on the near side of the field here for the Sharks. The quarterback, number 5, Rod Mack, stands in the shotgun. Here's the ball. He's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper bounces it to the right side, picks up a couple blocks, still on his feet. He crosses the 40, the 35, and down near the 31-yard line. That's another first down for the Sharks.
Yeah, Murray has to bring him down. Another safety coming up, having to make the tackle 20 yards downfield. And the Bartow coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
Yeah, they've got to get to the outside and seal that off and push him back up the middle.
First and 10 for the Sharks at the Yellow Jacket 31-yard line.
He figured if the rest of the team ain't going to help him out, he's going to do it on his own.
Bengals over the Raiders 7-0 in Thursday Night Football. They're on NFL.
Raiders ain't what they used to be.
Well, I hope he hit Lamar Chase for a touchdown.
Ravens. Did I say Raiders? I'm sorry. I meant the Ravens. Bengals over the Ravens.
Yeah, I hope he hit Chase for the touchdown.
A little jet sweep action to Washington. He turns the corner. He's got some room. Washington's going to run off about 8 yards here on first down.
I need to hear a ka-ching on my prize pick.
Isaiah Washington.
It's going to be second down at about, they're going to not march him as far. They're going to be second down at about 3.
Or Chase Brown.
Hudson.
Hudson? Who was Hudson?
T. Hudson caught the ball.
Man. The King Henry just run it right down the field on him.
It's going to be second down, and we'll call it a long 3 here for the Sharks as they're in Yellow Jacket territory. Ball spotted about the 24-yard line. Bartow in front, 20-0.
Oh, that fullback was moving.
They're going to throw it to the corner of the end zone. It's going to be incomplete.
He caught it, guys. He was out of bounds.
Oh, he dropped. No?
Ooh.
The one referee was waving it off.
That was close.
Well, he reached down and picked up the football.
She was waving it off.
Arthur's the intended receiver there in the corner of the end zone. Incomplete pass. It'll be second down, or third down, rather. Yeah, Mack threw a pretty good ball.
He's thrown good balls all night. It's just everybody's quit on the route.
1 minute and 49 seconds.
1:49 left in the third quarter.
49 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
I might make it home in time to go to breakfast tomorrow.
Third down for the Sharks. Jacket showing some pressure, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He runs right in the line of scrimmage into a big Jacket. Is that our man number 8?
Yeah, I believe that was number 98.
Number 98, Harden. In there amongst all the Yellow Jackets, along with Stanley there as well. And you also had Isaac Jackson on the pile, too, but big number 98 was there.
I watched Central Michigan looking for his predecessor, Quavion Bird. Didn't see Bird getting the game at all. But Galva the week before had a pick six.
Had a pick six, yeah.
For Central Michigan.
So it's fourth down for the Sharks. The offense remains on the field. Fourth and about 3.
They allowed to keep them balls if they want to?
No, not in college.
We'll call it fourth.
But McElhaney is coaching there now.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know that.
Let's make some noise for our boys and
all right, here we go. Fourth down and a long 2 for the Sharks. Here's the snap. Rod Mack wants to throw, still with the ball. Now he's going to turn it upfield.
He's short.
He's going to make it, guys.
Did he make it?
Yeah, he made it. He got it down to the 20-yard line.
So he needed 2, and he got 3. First and 10 for the Sharks at the 20. And there's a Jacket down on the field here on the near side.
I hadn't seen anything about their kickers tonight. I mean, he's done the pooch kicking, but
Jacket players down on the Riverview side of the field. He's out of bounds, but he's on the sideline, and he's
the way he's acting like
he's moving
his stomach thing because he's beating his feet on the ground.
We can't see his
they're
number.
Pulling the helmet off.
So he's sitting up now, and now he's up on his feet.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a helmet or you land on a foot or something, and it'll just knock the breath right out of you. And it takes a minute.
Quentin Sargent, the injured player, now walking on his own power back to his side of the field. So Riverview with a nice drive here. They have a 1st and 10 at the Yellow Jacket 20-yard line. Bartow's in front 20-0 over
How close
Riverview.
are we on the quarter, Andy?
58 seconds.
58 seconds left here in the third quarter.
He wasn't out of bounds, was he? So they should run the clock as soon as he gets off.
Winter Haven in front 20-14 over Jenkins.
Jenkins let me down again.
Lakeland Christian over Evangelica Christian 28-0. Carrollwood Day over Victory Christian 35-7. Here's the 1st and 10 play. Rod Mack, quarterback keeper up the middle he goes. He'll slide to the 15-yard line.
I mean, they're going to continue giving him that kind of move. I mean, they're going to give him that yardage. He's going to take it.
Yeah, 5 yards a pop. I'll go with it all the way down the field.
That's what he's done.
It's a final. The Mulberry Panthers are district champions, 54-0 over DeSoto County.
That's with a running clock, too. They were scoring all over
them. Congratulations to the Panthers. They'll finish the regular season at 9-1.
It's all about the turf.
2nd and 5, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. 3 receivers on the far side of the field for Mack. Mack will...
Oh, that ain't happening. Oh, he gave it away.
Ball carrier bounced out of the pile with the ball, but he's still going to lose yardage.
Yeah, he's going to go back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, White came up. Somebody had hold of him. White came up and just cleaned both of them out.
That's the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With your score, Bartow 20 and Riverview 0. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Meeks-Ironman. Carla Meeks is my mom. Carla owns Meeks Real Estate in Bartow. She loves to help people buy and sell both residential and commercial property. Give her a call at 863-604-9287. She's not just a realtor, but your realtor.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. I would like to personally invite you in for our Choose Your Rate special. And don't forget about our $24.99 domestic oil change special. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
No, they're on.
Welcome back to Riverview High School. Thursday night football here on WBF, along with Mike Ayers. He's down on the Yellow Jackets sideline. You got Bruce and Andy Edmond up here. I'm Jeff Thornburg. Got Tom back at the studio holding things down for us. And thank you for joining us. Yellow Jackets in front 20-0 over the Riverview Sharks in this district contest. And Riverview with the ball to start the fourth quarter. And they're in Yellow Jacket territory down at the 20-yard line. Quarterback is Rod Mack. He's going to quarterback keeper it up the middle. Runs right into big Stanley, number 31. And after a 1-yard gain, not sure it was worth that 1 yard to get popped by Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley, it never feels good when number 31 hits you. And to cap it off, he got maybe a yard. Well, maybe a yard.
So it's going to be fourth down. They need about 7?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, 3 ain't going out on that field again tonight.
Nope.
So
quarterback Mack will scramble, rolls to his right. He wants to throw downfield. He does. And a little behind the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, that one looked like a wobbler when it came out of his hand, Mike, and the receiver had no shot.
Yeah, he's trying to throw back across the field. So, I mean, it was a tough throw. He had a man open there, but he just how that throwing across your body like that is just almost impossible.
So that'll turn it over on downs. Yellow Jacket defense holds. It'll be 1st and 10 for Bartow as they spot the ball at the Yellow Jacket 17-yard line. Congratulations to the Mulberry Panthers. They are district champions tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty special. All kidding aside, they haven't done that in I don't know how many years.
Do we need to stop him over where he dropped you off so he can celebrate with, was it Charlie?
A handoff to Avis Brown Jr., and Avis turns the corner, and a late flag comes in.
No, I'm not into celebrating.
Just checking.
So they're going to march this off against the Yellow Jackets. All righty, here's some scores for you. Lake Gibson, 14. Kathleen, 12.
What? That's incredible.
Hold on there. Are you sitting down, Bruce?
Yeah.
Ponciana, 6. Auburndale, 3.
Oh, my goodness.
What in the world?
I don't know. It's like we're in bizarro world right now. So anything else?
That's it. That's all I want to tell you about right now. So the penalty makes it 1st and 15 here for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson, the quarterback, he takes the snap in a designed quarterback draw right up the middle. Johnson dragging a couple of Sharks with him, and he'll get to the 20-yard line.
Well, I thought number 14 was going to be hurt. He got bent backwards.
Did look a little awkward on the tackle, but everybody's up and okay. Make it 2nd down and 6 here for the Yellow Jackets. We're in the 4th quarter. Bartow in front, 20-0. Jackets will send 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Johnson in the shotgun.
Oh, he got him.
And he got Riverview to jump.
That's like 3 or 4 times now.
What's that for?
It won't be enough for a 1st down, but it'll make it 2nd and 1. Where is number 10 for the Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, I'm certainly going downfield right here.
Big Corey Butler wearing number 10. He's in a slot formation on the far side of the field. Johnson looking that way, still looking. Now he'll throw it. There's Corey Butler. He's got it. Corey Butler at the 50-yard line and into Shark territory. Finally steps out of bounds at the 45.
Yeah, Butler could have easily stepped out about the 46, 48, 49-yard line, but he turned it back inside and got another 5 yards out of the process.
1st down for the Yellow Jackets at the Shark 45-yard line. Ponciana added the extra point, so it's 7-3 over Auburndale.
Don't even tell me that. Ponciana.
Here's the snap. Handoff. It's going to be Avis Brown Jr. He's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd and 11. Brown's not having the success of the running like he did last week in Lake Wales.
No, sir.
And, last week, Andy pointed out earlier, he was hitting the line of scrimmage full speed last week, and this week he's pitter-patting going in there kind of looking for something to open, and he needs to hit that line hard.
2nd and 11 for the Jackets. Here's the snap. Fake the handoff down the middle. Corey Butler, just off his leap, trying to catch him.
Yeah, Johnson's really upset with himself. He had him. Butler had a good step and a half on him, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. If he'd taken just a little bit off of that, that would have been 6 points right, because I don't believe anybody would have caught him, because he was in full stride.
Make it 3rd down and 11. For the Yellow Jackets, the ball spotted at the Shark 46-yard line.
Let's make some noise.
Johnson in the shotgun. He got 2 receivers on the near side of the field. And here's the snap. Johnson drops straight back. Now he's under pressure. He'll take it off. Run up the middle. He goes. Runs over 2 Sharks and gets to the 40-yard line. Sets up a 4th and 6.
Yeah, he's a little slow to get up. They're just going to keep this clock running. They're going to go for it here.
Offense on the field on a 4th and 5. We'll call it 4th and 5 for the Jackets. And
they got him to jump.
But I think Riverview got a timeout called. Yep, they did.
Oh, okay.
Riverview got a timeout.
Fans playing.
Yeah, they are.
It's like their second or third song tonight.
They're a marching band at a high school game. They're supposed to be jamming like every down, in between downs.
Hey, a big shout out to the crowd from Bartow tonight. Made the long trip on a school night. Glad to see them here tonight.
8:28 on the clock.
8:28 left in the ball game.
Yeah, a lot of good fans, a lot of good people. Some of them are cheerleaders, some of them are football, but they all show up. And
what are they throwing out in the crowd here, Bruce? Shirts,
T-shirts.
I don't know. You can get you a Shark shirt.
They can't throw them this far. I'm up here. Here I am.
No, they're only getting them barely over the fence.
You seen that reel on Facebook where this lady, she chunks one up in the upper decks? She takes and sails that thing up there.
Fourth down for the Jackets. Here's the snap. Johnson on fourth down. He's under a blitz, and Johnson's going down. No, he breaks it. No, he is, all the way back to the 45-yard line. He lost about 20 yards.
Yeah, they brought 6 that time. There was no hesitation on their part.
So Riverview will take over 1st and 10 at the Bartow 45-yard line. 20-0 is your score. Yellow Jackets in front. That's the good news. But I don't think any of the coaching staff is happy with the way they played tonight.
No. I mean, it's getting to where it's kind of hard to have fun right here because you're not seeing that fire in them.
Even the defense is kind of subpar tonight.
Well, and that's the main thing that I'm talking about is, they're this team marching down the field like they did the last time before we finally stopped them, okay? They shouldn't be doing that.
No.
1st and 10 for the Sharks. And up the middle goes the quarterback, and a little misdirection. He's going to get some nice yardage here, Bruce, all the way out to the 38-yard line. Make it 2nd down and short.
That was a little fake there.
Yeah, you send the quarterback out to one side, you put one of the back out to the other side, and nobody knew where the ball was at.
Right.
So 2nd down and 3 here for the Sharks at the Yellow Jacket 38-yard line. Bartow's in front 20-0. We're in the 4th quarter.
They're running a single wing right now. They got the fullback over, and now they're going the opposite way.
Mack wants to throw downfield. The receiver Arthur has made a leaping catch, and now the flag comes in late.
That's going to be on the offensive player, I think. I don't think they're calling that on Stanley.
I think she's going to get it on Stanley.
Man, it looked like that guy threw a punch at him when he went by. But regardless, the receiver went up for the ball and should have caught the football, and he didn't.
Yeah, receiver Arthur's had some height on Stanley, who was in coverage.
Little misdirection play, though, where
unsportsman Bartow.
For what?
Yeah, they're saying when Stanley went by that he gave.
Yeah, it's going the other way.
Oh, okay.
No.
Nope. Yeah, there goes the referee marching it off against the Yellow Jackets. Mike, was there like taunting, standing over him or anything like that?
No, I didn't see anything like that.
When Stanley went running by the receiver, it looked like the receiver threw a punch from where I was standing. And so it looked like they kind of collided a little bit, but I don't know.
And this will be stopped because Bartow was offsides. They were in the backfield when the ball was snapped. 24 chugs into the end zone, but the whistle had stopped this play. The crowd cheers.
Yeah, might as well. They don't see it a lot.
So it's a 5-yard offside penalty called against the Yellow Jackets.
That's 20 yards and penalties in
2 plays.
Yeah, and less than a play, really, when you think about it.
That's true.
Into 1 play, and they didn't get this play started.
So 1st and 5 now for the Sharks. Move the ball to the Jacket 14-yard line. Make that the 13-yard line.
Yeah, you just can't come out and lay down like that. I mean, it's
frustrating.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
And we're just calling it. We're not having to deal with it.
Quarterback is Mack. He's in the shotgun. He takes it, and he's going to shovel it forward to Washington, and Washington's going nowhere. Yellow Jackets are there, and now another flag comes in.
This is going to be against Bartow. He punched. He didn't punch him. All he did was just put his hand on his face. That was it. But that's
the guy when he was down?
Yes.
Okay.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Yellow Jackets.
Yep.
So that's 35 yards.
Coach Eden out by the numbers. Want an explanation?
I'll be wanting to know who it was.
He is. Coach Eden's got him right here, right now.
Timeout on the field for the mandatory water break. Actually, Bartow is going to call the timeout.
6 minutes and 53 seconds.
6:53 remaining in the ball game. Bartow in front, 20-0. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Call us at 863-537-7537.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
SR Wright & Company can help you at every stage of your financial future, from personal planning to insurance reviews, from business problem solving to deferred compensation plans. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
What he was getting at was the one in the backfield earlier, and then that one.
Welcome back to Riverview High School. Bartow in the lead now, 20-0. We're in the fourth quarter, but Riverview now with a first and goal just inside the 10-yard line. Mack is the quarterback. A little cross action. Mack will hand it off, and into the end zone goes number 24 for a touchdown.
Wow.
We're running.
Kobe Holloman with a 10-yard touchdown run puts Riverview on the board.
Yeah, a little jet sweep kind of action where everybody's going to the right and they bring it back to the left, and he's just able to go around the corner and walk it right in. There's no contain over to that side.
That's going to bring on Shriver to attempt the extra point. Riverview avoids the shutout, 20-6 right now, with about halfway left here in the fourth quarter.
6:32.
6:32. Here's the kick by Shriver, and he puts it up, and it is good.
Now, they ought to do the water break here while they got the opportunity.
6:32 left in the ball game. Bartow 20 and Riverview 7.
They are going to do the water break.
Okay.
She just
at the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter. And I want to preface this by saying this is reported by Max Preps. Winter Haven 42, George Jenkins 35.
You got Trump winning the presidency, which is one of the greatest defeats in the history of this world. Probably the greatest victory in the history of the United States. And then
Winter Haven 1-8, beating Jenkins.
You got Jenkins getting beat.
You were the only one who picked Jenkins, too, didn't you? You were the only one who picked Winter Haven, weren't you, Bruce?
Yes, I would say so.
I think so.
We're going to do a pooch kick?
They ain't done nothing else.
That's true.
Number 3 is kicking it, so he wants to kick it out of bounds. Oh, Jeff's in on the action, too, guys. Don't go there.
Jeff picked Winter Haven?
Jeff's got Winter Haven, too.
I had to go back and check my notes, but yes.
Andy, and
I want to be Bruce's vice president. That's why I did that.
Traitors.
All righty, it's 20-7. Yellow Jackets in front. We have 6 minutes and change.
29 seconds.
Something left, though. Stadium clock is inoperative.
Yeah, we got no clock. That's why we
apologize for that, but it was damaged by Hurricane Milton. But Bartow is in front, 20-7. Riverview ready to kick it off. Jackets have a lot of folks up front, and it is drilled right at they did a mic, and Stanley got it. Stanley breaks the tackle.
He's gone.
Stanley's at the 20. Stanley's at the 5. Stanley's going to get a touchdown.
Oh.
I don't see any decorations.
Well, this guy in the blue just punched number 2.
And there's a flag back
Jackson
here, guys.
in his face.
They need to stop this.
Yeah, they threw 2 flags. You got 2 of these guys, 2 of the Sharks threw their helmets. So you got a flag, 2 of the officials threw flags. So
Well, the kicker did what Mike always talked about. Just kick it, line drive right at it. And it did. It bounced off Stanley, but Stanley corralled it, and then he couldn't get tackled. It is a touchdown on the field, and then Stanley took it in for a touchdown, but we had to sort out these flags.
Yeah, I guess they'll do the rest on the kickoff. But it did. It bounced a foot off his chest, but Stanley's such a good athlete, he was able to corral it with his hands and then just took off running. And a good enough athlete, nobody was going to catch him except our guys.
The spark.
So Sebastian Brooks on to attempt the extra point.
And they should have had them offsides, though. They should have had them offsides.
Yeah, just not a good snap again, Mike. He had to go. He had to come up off his knee to get the ball and go back down and put it on the ground. That's a little tough in high school.
So it'll be 26-7.
6 minutes and 14 seconds.
6:14 left in the ball game.
6 minutes and 14 seconds.
So the Yellow Jackets answer on the kickoff. The touchdown scored by the Sharks just a moment ago. So 26-7 is your score. Yellow Jackets in front of the Sharks here at Riverview High School. All right, now Max Preps is reporting Jenkins and Winter Haven tie at 42. Oh, yeah.
They're still evil.
In the world.
They're still evil out there.
In the fourth quarter at Denison Stadium. Just a reminder also, we haven't mentioned about the playoffs too much. There's a possibility that Bartow could make the playoffs next week, and they could end up as high as the number 5 seed, which means they would probably play at Plant High School. So, but all this will be announced tomorrow evening about 6 o'clock on the FHSAA's YouTube channel, where they'll announce all the playoff rankings, all the pairings will all be announced tomorrow evening. So if you know how to do the YouTube, search out FHSAA, and about 6 o'clock tomorrow night is when it's all scheduled to begin.
I'll just wait to hear from you.
Thank you.
That's what I was going to do.
The penalty will move the ball, the kickoff at the 45-yard line, and Sebastian Brock will send it through the uprights. Does that count?
That's a field goal.
Field goal, 3 points.
You get a point for that. And there's another flag.
Yeah.
Another flag thrown here on the near side of the field. I thought it was going to be one over here because two Bartow guys just cleaned this Sharks clock. I mean, he stood there, he took it, but he took it the tough way.
I believe you're going to get number 28 here for Riverview with some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct call. Coaches immediately surrounded him. Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
So that's going to move the ball to the 10-yard line. Personal foul against Riverview. 1st and 10 for the Sharks at their own 10-yard line.
We've never played these guys before.
Our first visit here to Riverview, yeah.
And it's not like it's a tight battle or anything. And it's not like, they've won 2 games. So I don't get it. Why all this negativity?
Max, the quarterback, he wants to throw, slings it downfield. Washington caught it at the 23-yard line.
Good job. We got somebody lost their helmet again. That guy's got to tighten up that helmet. That's like the second or third time he's lost his helmet, isn't it?
Is that Sunshine?
Yeah.
Sunshine. And another flag.
So the official told him to get your helmet, go out the field, and when he ran by the official, he started jumping his gums, and
that's what pretty boys will do.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, dead ball against, and he's ejected.
Out.
And he's been ejected, too.
Yep, he's done.
Number 2. Cole Berger has been ejected from the ball game.
That means Sunshine.
That means if he's a soccer player or if he does any other sport, he's out for that, since this is their last game of the season.
So the head referee is notifying the coaching staff.
And he'll be a couple $100 lighter in his pocket.
It's a final. Carrollwood Day 49, Victory Christian Academy 7.
Wow.
6 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
6:05 left in the ball game. It is 1st and...
Sunshine figured to get another. We got another flag.
There's another flag just thrown by on the coaching staff, I believe.
Yep, you got it.
I thought Sunshine was running his mouth.
No. Sunshine was, and now we got the coaches over there getting a little testy and chippy.
I've never seen anything like this.
I mean, the flag literally was in the huddle. The coaching staff, the referees, they were all around each other, and then the flag just popped out of the huddle there.
Yeah, and then number 14 picks it up and starts shaking it. I mean, I don't...
Yep, another unsportsman against Riverview.
Oh, Craig's not still listening.
I'm sorry?
2.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now the referees are talking with their coaching staff, and there's going to be a timeout on the field. Timeout called by Riverview. Riverview's facing a first and gosh, the ball's all the way inside.
He's calling his whole team over.
Yeah, he wants to have a talk with everybody.
Well, I think you ought to. This
is a little out of hand.
I haven't seen any dirty hits. I haven't seen anything that would warrant this.
So the offense that was on the field, they're all huddled around the head coach right about the 35-yard line.
So what number was that y'all ejected?
So we are going to take a quick timeout. Bartow in front, 26-7. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford. It's been a wild ride in the automotive industry. Dealerships haven't learned what Bartow Ford's known all along. A great price and the best service is all you need. Make sure you come to Bartow Ford, where we're different and we prove it.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Call us at 863-537-7537.
Welcome back to Riverview High School. Here we are in the fourth quarter. Riverview with the ball, facing a long way to go, and Rod Mack's going to make a completion here to Washington about the 10-yard line. But Bruce, to get a first down, they need to get all the way out to the 33.
Yeah,
second down and forever. Time is running down here in the ball game. Under 6 minutes to play. Bartow in front, 26-7. In what shaped up to be a very odd fourth quarter with penalties, unsportsmanlike conduct, ejections, or ejection.
Yeah.
Just one.
I saw somebody else get thrown out of a game one night.
Yeah, that would have been his last game of his career.
No, he played college after that.
Well, high school career.
Yeah. He also got homecoming king.
Yeah, well.
Second down for the Sharks.
Things kind of go full circle.
5 minutes and 10 seconds.
5:10 left in the ball game. Mack wants to throw. He does. Incomplete.
To tell you the truth, Justin should have been thrown out about a half a dozen games with all the penalties he got thrown on him for late hits and knocking out linemen after the play was over. And
well, I remember a game where I saw a sideline reporter get tossed out of the game.
That would be Lynn Horn. And
the famous.
Yeah, and I mean, he's infamous.
Absolutely.
And we've been trying to get Mike thrown out for years now, and he just won't go through with it. But we love him.
It's not getting thrown out of the game that bothers me. It's the 15-yard penalties and then have to talk to Coach Eden about it. That's what gets me.
Well, Jeff sees Coach Eden. We don't have to worry. Well, you do see him a lot. Okay. Sorry about that.
There won't be no interview after that game.
Third down. The ball's on the ground, picked up by Mack. He's trying to make something happen here, and he's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth down. And
yeah, Mack's a pretty good athlete. He's really all they got, to be honest with you. And now he's talking smack. I just make a good comment about you. They made a nice tackle. There was nothing done after, and now he's taking off his helmet. How do you not throw a flag?
Did they call a timeout? Timeout taken by Riverview. Well, the Booster Club president communicating once again. 12 days until Bartow High School basketball returns to the Hive.
And you know what that means.
Coach McGriff.
That means
John,
Coach.
Yeah.
And the Bodie brothers, John Bodie, Greg Bodie, and the girls are always there as well. Denise and Kelly, and I think they probably got a bigger fan club than the Bodie boys do. But they do an incredible job. And, of course, McGriff, he's so much fun. He's the greatest coach. And
a lot of times it's more fun to watch him coaching than it is the game.
That's it.
It is. I was at the high school yesterday talking with Coach Eden, ran across Coach Tucker, Mike. And, Mike, he wanted to apologize to you about his in-game interview last week at Lake Wales. That he just didn't know what the words to say.
His three-word answers?
His three-word answers.
Well, I was
a wonderful person.
I was kind of hoping Coach McGriff was going to be here tonight because I was going to say something to Coach McGriff. I was going to say, Coach, you're going to have to take him to some sort of speech class or something because I put him on the spot last week, and all he could say was, we're young, but we're going to play Bartow basketball.
Well, remember, we asked McGriff a question last year, and he talked for 30 minutes. He did the play-by-play and the color by himself for 30 minutes.
He did.
And a great job doing it.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Tucker had some of the Yellow Jacket basketball players in the weight room at Ken Riley Fieldhouse, so that's where I met up with him. So it is 4th down. Riverview is in punt formation. The kicker is standing in his own end zone. Last time he stood in his own end zone, things weren't too smooth because he fumbled the snap and tried to Garo Upremian.
He's probably just looking to the skies right now for hope.
See if the Jackets bring any pressure.
I wouldn't.
Here's the snap. He gets it, and he'll send it downfield. A little wobbly kick.
It's all right.
Going to take a big Yellow Jacket bounce. Picked up at the 30-yard line by Murray, and Murray gets it to the 20.
Yeah, that was a good result for our kicker, their kicker. I mean, he got it off. It wasn't the best kick in the world, but he got it off. And
it's a final at Bruce Canova Stadium. Ponciana 7, Auburndale 3. A final.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a final. According to Max Preps, that's the final.
Thank you.
My goodness. Just when you think you got football figured out, right?
I never thought Ponciana could ever walk into and play a real Polk County team.
4:19 in the game.
Not Auburndale anyway.
Proven wrong.
1st and 10. Handoff. There goes the running back for the Jackets up the middle. Down to the 16-yard line. Diaz, it's going to be 2nd down.
Come on, guys.
Some more pushing and shoving.
Six gets up and gets in his face. And I'm like, why?
"20 minutes after 9 o'clock and 77 degrees here on this Thursday night football."
The only thing you want to do is keep this clock running.
We got to get Andy to breakfast tomorrow. 2nd down and 6.
That was good.
He comes early, too.
Listen, he's retired. He can go to breakfast whenever he wants to.
Nah,
you would think that's true.
He's got his Friday crew.
Here's the snap. Johnson wants to throw. He'll send it to the corner of the end zone. He's got Corey Butler all by himself.
Perfect.
That's a touchdown. And a flag. And there's more pushing and shoving.
Is that the 3rd touchdown for Butler tonight?
Yep.
Yes.
They better quit that.
And I think it's in the same play. The same play. He's been going to that corner of the end zone.
Yeah, it's a post corner is what they call it.
Yep.
And you act like you're going to run the post pattern, and then you turn it back outside and run towards that corner. He just lays it up perfectly.
So the referees are discussing it. We saw the action. It was a Bartow player and a Shark were pushing and shoving. The Shark gave a couple more shots. And
well, it wasn't until after the touchdown, so the touchdown's got to be good.
Well, let's see what they do here.
And it was number 6 that got up and got in our guy's face.
I'm not sure what's. I don't think they gave him a touchdown.
What?
I don't think so either.
Where's the penalty?
Coach Eden's passed the numbers, and he's going to call a timeout. He wants an explanation.
Yeah, he's saying that it happened after the touchdown, and they're saying the touchdown is no good.
Ooh. So take Corey Butler's 3rd touchdown of the game off the board. Timeout on the field by the Yellow Jackets. And again, Coach Eden just would like an explanation. They're tied 42-42 in Winter Haven at Denison Stadium between the George Jenkins Eagles and the Winter Haven Blue Devils. 42-42.
3 minutes and 19 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 3 minutes and...
Reminder coming up Saturday night. Speaking of Denison Stadium, on the new turf, it's the Bandmasters District 12 marching competition. From Tenor Rock High School all the way to Winter Haven High School and everybody in between. Bartow will perform about 8:15 Saturday night in the Bandmasters competition. Hope you can check that out.
I don't think I've been to one since I was in college, but it was always so much fun because all these bands are so good, and they've all got their own personalities, and it's just a fun evening if you enjoy listening to marching bands.
So it's second down for the Yellow Jackets, second and about 5. The penalty wiped the touchdown off the board, so Johnson's in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the near side, and now another timeout.
You can't do good back-to-back timeouts, can you?
Obviously so.
Well, you can't in the NFL, and you can't in college, but you can in high school.
Bruce, talk about the band competitions, though. I remember back when I was in school, those band competitions, they would start like early in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And the way Denison, of course, everybody knows how Denison set up. That whole visitor side would be slam-packed with nothing but bands.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you would have the different classifications of bands. So when that classification of band left, then you'd have another group that rolled in. I've seen the times we've been at that stadium till midnight.
Yeah.
At those competitions.
And some nights were freezing.
Oh, yes.
Cold.
Yeah. But they've changed it a lot now from what it used to be back in the day. Back in the day, they used to have the uniform inspections, almost like a full military drill.
Oh, really?
They would have the bands come around on the track, and they would come in front of the home stands, and they would do a full inspection on all those kids in those bands.
Wow.
And then they went out and performed on the field.
Second and 5 here for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the Riverview 15-yard line. Johnson drops straight back. Now he's under some pressure. Rolls to his right. Throws back across the body and out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to get a hold of Callens.
Yeah, there was nothing good wrote on that football right there. The best thing about it was that it was thrown out of the end zone.
3 minutes and 1 second left here in the ball game.
3 minutes. And how long the first half last?
An hour. This one's taking its time. Third down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets at the Riverview 15-yard line. Johnson calls for the ball, and flags will stop this play.
This is breaking into my sleeping time.
Thrown by the back judge. Illegal substitution against Riverview. Too many men, Bruce?
Yeah. That would be the case.
There's 12, and here comes the 12th guy off the field.
Well, listen, this is my motto.
Is that going to give him a first down?
It ain't cheating if you don't get caught.
First and 5, Andy's right. First and goal, rather. First and goal at the just inside the 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson, the quarterback, calls for the ball. He fakes the handoff, throws slant across the middle, incomplete. Again, trying to get Corey Butler.
Hit him in the hands.
Hey, Jeff, real quick, just a little bit of information for you there. So we always talk about how many people listen to the game on the radio or listens via the app or whatever, but what about people that come to the game week in and week out, and they sit in the stands and they listen to the game on the app? So one of Bartow's own, number 3, his grandfather, Mr. Angelo Murray, sitting up here in the stands. He listens both as much as he can.
Okay.
So he's sitting up here in the stands, and I thought it was kind of neat. You know, he's here watching the game, but he's also listening to the game on the app.
Well, his grandfather knows that his grandson's one of our favorites, without a doubt.
Second and goal for the Jackets. Running around in the backfield is Johnson, and Johnson is thrown down at the 13-yard line. It's a good crowd for Bartow tonight. We talked about it earlier. Long drive, school night, work tomorrow for most of us.
I think I'm going shopping or something.
After breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I ain't going to work tomorrow.
You're going shopping tomorrow after breakfast?
That's what retired people do. And he's going to be wearing sandals and red socks.
I got some grass that needs to be mowed.
I done told you all you got to do is call. Craig knows he can call me. Anything.
Third down, fade route to the end zone, and it's going to be caught.
Well,
Yellow Jackets.
Tell you what, we'll even do.
Boy,
I might even fire the tractor up and turn the AC on for you.
If I get some AC, I could come out. I could come out there.
What was the number on that, Mike?
Oh my gosh, I think it was.
Just ran by you the other way.
18.
18.
No, it was.
It wasn't him though.
10.
Was it Butler?
Yeah, it was 10.
Okay. It was in the far corner of the end zone. That's the furthest part away from us. So Corey Butler with his third touchdown cash now official tonight.
You get WBF on there?
Listen.
On the tractor?
You got a phone?
Yeah, he does.
You just stream your phone. You just connect your phone right to the radio, or you just put it on the radio.
You're talking about air-conditioned cabin, Andy. You can listen to whatever you want.
And the extra point goes awry. The snap was not good. So the Yellow Jackets, 32?
Yeah, 32 to 7.
32 to 7 with some time left.
I've even gotten so bad on that thing. Sometimes on a Saturday, guys, I got my phone holder in there. I have it plugged into the charger and all this good stuff. I'll have it Bluetooth up to the radio, and I'll have a ball game playing.
Mike, I'm surprised it's not remote control, and you're just sitting in there to get away for a while. That it just goes and it turns by itself, and then you're just in there huffing and puffing, and you get out like, oh, honey, that was so rough.
But don't tell everybody my secret now.
I get out there, and if I'm on the yard and the race is on, I got the radio, my headset on.
Well, Andy, tomorrow night you can start listening to Championship Weekend Truck Series. 7:30 tomorrow night, Saturday night, 7 o'clock for the Xfinity Series, and 2 o'clock for the Cup Series, racing from Phoenix Raceway. Motor Racing Network with all the action right here on this radio station, FM 102.9, FM 97.1, or the OG, the original, the flagship station, AM 1130.
1 minute and 46 seconds.
1:46 to play in the ball game.
1 minute and 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Sebastian Brock has it all teed up at the 40-yard line. Puts his foot into it, sails it into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, whenever we mention WBF, there's not a thought, another thought that pops into my head other than 1130. I know it's 102.9. I've just never been able to get used to it in my head.
That or the 97.1.
Yeah.
I'm always the same way. I get into my vehicle, and if I want to listen to it, it's AM 1130. I don't know why I don't go to the 102.9 or the 97.1 or whatever.
It's just where we were raised. I mean, we listened to Florida Gator football. We listened to NASCAR for 30-something years. I mean, I didn't have cable back in the old days. I didn't have a satellite, and only way to listen to NASCAR or only way to know what was going on in NASCAR was to listen to Mike Bagley say, trouble in turn 4, Rick Wilson just hit the wall.
Oh, my goodness.
He said that more than once.
Oh, it was like every week. You hear trouble in turn 4, and you're just waiting. Oh.
1st and 10 for the Riverview Sharks. And Bartow will jump off sides.
My goodness, guys, will you just please?
Yeah.
5-yard penalty against the Yellow Jackets. Makes it 1st and 5 for the Sharks. Under 2 minutes to play. 1:42 to be exact.
1 minute and 42 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Bartow looks like they're going to improve to 6-4 on the year. Riverview drops to 2-8 to wrap up the regular season.
Direct snap.
And this is going to be caught in the backfield. No gain on the play. Make it 2nd and 5. A reminder, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, you find YouTube and search out the FHSAA website or on YouTube channel, and they're going to announce all the playoff pairings and everything tomorrow night. They're going to release them on their YouTube channel or the High School Athletic Association. And we, of course, nothing's not official yet, but we think Bartow, according to what Coach Eden told us, Bartow might be right around the 5th seed and maybe play Plant High School in the first round of the playoffs.
We better get in gear if we're playing Plant.
Here's the handoff. This is Washington. Washington will cross the 25, get to about the 28-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be 3rd down and about 2.
Finally, nothing after the play. Just go back to the huddle, call the play.
45 seconds left in the ball game. Clock running. Barring an incomplete pass or a penalty, this could be the final play in the ball game and for the season. Here's the direct snap again. Washington, and he's brought down at the 29, and a flag comes in on the tackle.
What was the flag?
Let's just finish the ball game.
He wrapped his arms.
Yeah, let's just finish the ball game up. Just keep the flags in your pocket.
It's a face mask against the defense, against Bartow.
Did he grab it? It looked like he had his arm around his face.
Time winding down here.
She is not playing. She's going to turn on that clock and just rid of it.
At the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Sharks. 2, 1. That's the ball game.
Oh, thank you.
That's the final score. Bartow 32, Riverview 7. We'll be back to wrap this one up. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford. It's been a wild ride in the automotive industry. Dealerships haven't learned what Bartow Ford's known all along. A great price and the best service is all you need. Make sure you come to Bartow Ford, where we're different and we prove it.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull It, Highway 60 East.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
The two teams meeting at midfield for the handshake. Bartow winner tonight, 32-7. They finished the year out at 6-4, and will wait their postseason hopes tomorrow night when that is all announced. Some other scores tonight: Lake Gibson 21, Kathleen 12. Lake Region trying to avoid a winless season. They're in front of Discovery 6-0.
Who is?
Lake Region.
Good night.
Night, Master Ken.
Lake Region is in front of what?
Discovery. The Spartans from Lake Alfred, 6-0.
We are in bizarro world.
Carrollwood Day, a winner tonight over Victory Christian. Auburndale, Ponciana, a winner over Auburndale. Mulberry, congratulations. They are district champions. Mulberry gets a big win tonight over DeSoto County. And Bartow, a winner tonight as well, 32-7 over Riverview.
I went like 0-40 tonight.
Seeing if we can, Mike is standing by, perhaps getting there. The two head coaches are meeting at midfield and going through some discussions. Riverview finishes up at 2-8 on the year.
Yeah, this just wasn't a one and done. I mean, okay.
Hey, guys, I got Coach Eden down here. Coach, impressive win tonight, 32-7. We saw things get a little testy there toward the end on both sides of the fence, but way to win tonight. Carry on a little bit of momentum for the potential of the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt. I mean, good job of these guys getting focused and understanding the assignment to finish out strong and get ready to go on and take on Plant next week. You know, I'm really excited for these seniors. Corey Butler comes to mind, a guy that's just transformed his entire life. He's become a heck of a leader. You know, he was close at certain points in this year to facing some serious discipline, even maybe removal from the team, and to watch him turn his entire life around. And now tonight, he just broke the single-season receiving record with 11 touchdowns in 1 year. It's just amazing. So, and the seniors, this class has done such a good job of just when they were down, when they were out, I got here, they trusted it, they worked hard, and now we've had back-to-back winning seasons for the first time since 2005, 2006. So it's just such an awesome thing to see here.
Yeah, well, Coach, I mean, I sit there, I have the luxury of listening to you talk to the guys after the game, and some of the things that you can tell these guys have bought in to what Coach Eden is saying. And this is not just something that we play around. This is life, and this is what Coach Eden, not only being a football coach, but as a leader of this program, that's something that we've seen a lot of talent in you.
Well, I really appreciate that. You know what, God is good, all glory to God, and hopefully we just keep getting better at this thing. So again, we can continue to make great young men.
All right, Coach, go celebrate with the team. Let's do it, and we'll see you next week, buddy.
Yes, sir. Go Jacket.
Good job, Mike. Thank you.
All righty, sir.
I tell you what, I'm so impressed with that guy, and
he is,
and it's back-to-back winning seasons for the first time in forever, and back-to-back going to the playoffs for the first time in forever, and this young coach has stepped in, and he's taken some good athletes and mixed them in with some pretty good athletes and turned them all into good athletes.
And he's putting the pieces together. He hired an offensive coordinator for this year, his first season, so he can be more attentive to other things. He's building the pieces. He's trying to get it going. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, Mike, great interview, bud.
And that's one thing he said. I mean, he said, like you told us, Corey Butler, got in a situation where he got himself in a little bit of trouble, possibly removed from the team, this, that, and the other, and some coaching and a little bit of leadership, and just turned everything completely around. And look at him now. Like you just said, he set a single-season record with like 11 touchdowns. So, I mean, that's just a testament to Coach Eden and that coaching staff that he has there.
A final just in. George Jenkins, 49, Winter Haven, 42. Jenkins finishes at 5-5, Winter Haven 1-9. That final just in. Try to contain your excitement, Andy. And you too, Mike. Lake Gibson 21, Kathleen 12. That's in the fourth quarter now. And we mentioned Mulberry. Congratulations to the Mulberry Panthers.
Got to give it to them.
District win tonight. They wrap up the season at 9-1. And they are ready for a good playoff run, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And all kidding aside, they I don't know who's coaching them. I don't know anything about it. We know it's not Kevin Wells, but
Charlie Davis, right?
Yeah, Charlie doing it all. But really happy to see them. They get the turf, they get the new school. Basically, they redid the whole school. And they're making good of it.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to wrap up our coverage here of the regular season. I want to give a big shout-out to Tom and David, who have been our studio producers all year, all of our sponsors that help make Yellow Jacket possible, Mike Ayers and Elizabeth, Bruce and Andy Edmond. And my name is Jeff Thormer. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Riverview High School for their help in the broadcast tonight.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. You guys have a wonderful complex, and the field looks great, so congratulations there. And stay tuned. Next Friday night, a week from tomorrow, we could be in the playoffs, so we'll let you know. All righty? Final score tonight, Bartow 32, Riverview 7. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast of Bartow Yellow Jacket football on WBF was brought to you by. Tonight's game is sponsored by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow. With high-quality vehicles and services, we look forward to living up to our reputation. Evolve Professional Landscape Management, offering full residential and commercial landscaping services. By Spath Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico, providing all your jewelry needs with sparkling customer service. Budget You Pull It of Bartow, the parts you need when you need them. By Ewing Blackwelder and Deuce Insurance, helping you protect what matters most. By Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, taking care of your lawn and garden for over 50 years. Citrus Air Conditioners of Bartow. Such great care, it must be Citrus Air. By Whidden McLean Funeral Home, our family serving yours with integrity and compassion since 1925. By Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow, providing excellent customer service. Feel the thunder. Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports. S.R. Wright and Company in Winter Haven, your certified public accountants. Carla Meeks, real estate on your side from start to finish with experienced realtor services. And by Bartow Ford, we're different and we prove it. Bartow Yellow Jacket Football is a special presentation of WBF Sports.